rolling in Skeg 8. Here we go. Started a bit earlier because I was kind of awake. Got my coffee, so don't do me head in trying to get it. But yeah, it was kind of Saturday. Not sleep well last night, unfortunately, but these things do happen, don't they? I get that. That's how it is, but I thought I'd roll this in a way while I'm here. Oh, God, it feels weird though. Still dark. And obviously it's 5:31 here in the UK at the moment. Oh, no. Go to bed, mate. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. I'm on another stream later. You like that one? Normal stream. You take a nice rest, buddy, and have a sleep. I know how it is. I couldn't sleep, mate. It's not good. Not good at all. I must be a bit hyped like you last night. But yeah, no, I just thought I'd come on here for an hour or so. And, you know how it is, mate. Hey. Now. Buddy, it's your bedtime there, mate. I don't want you being, you know, late in the morning. It'd be a bit much for you, mate. Remember, here is 5:32, but I just couldn't sleep, mate. It was bad, and I thought, fuck it, I'm just come on here. Been doing some work on my computer. I can't be bothered. Can't put the telly on too loud, it'll wake everyone up. Which probably wouldn't be my good idea. Mad women keeping me up all hours of the night. My schedule is off. I don't think you knew about your schedule, mate. Did you have a schedule? Oh, my schedule was off, mate. When I woke up at 10 to 4, I thought, oh, God, I can't do this. And I knew it was coming last night because I kept falling asleep last night. And as I was saying to Jack, I know the pattern that when you keep falling asleep, then when it comes to the night, you can't bloody sleep anyway. And I just knew it. Awful. Not my best moment, but you know, it happens. What can you do, mate? You get used to it, didn't you? But I am on tonight, talking about a beer thing at some point. Buddy, it's your bedtime, mate, over there. What's the time over there? It must be midnight. You can't be more than 5 hours behind us, I think. I don't know. I put my Sam McGill out, my video out yesterday, mate. The Sups is having a mad one because I said, leave it to the professionals. Bloody hell, 1:34. So you're only 4 hours behind us. Oh no, our time changes, doesn't it? I think Sunday. I don't know, mate. Our time changes on Sunday, unfortunately, so it kind of don't work for us. We're going to daytime, I think. Yeah, normally you're 5 hours ahead. Ah, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so when it comes, and this weekend, I think I'll come on, let me check. I'm sure our clocks change this weekend. Okay, clocks. And maybe they don't, I don't know. Yeah, Sunday the 29th of March. Hey, Jack, good to see you, mate. Jack's been having, unfortunately, issues like oneself, trying to sleep. It's not good, mate, is it? I was falling asleep all evening, as I said to you, and I just thought, oh, I knew it was going to be a tough one. I knew it. It's not good, but it happens, doesn't it? I can't, Jack. It was one of them nights, and I think to myself, "Oh God!" And the dog. I was there with the dog watching Drunk on the telly, and I thought, that's a blessing. The dog's turned the telly off, so I'm asleep now. But didn't work, mate. Didn't work. Blame the beer, mate. Hey, Joe. Good to see me, old mate. How are you, mate? What's that dog doing? Having a weird smell. How are you, Joe? So for you, it must be 5:30 in the evening, or 4:30 in the evening. I think, anyway. Bloody, I don't know, mate. I get confused with our time differences, and of course ours is changing. Bloody Sunday, isn't it? I think Sunday at 2 a.m. It's an odd time to change. Why not just change at midnight? Why get into Sunday and then go back? I suppose because to get into Sunday and go back 1 hour, so it's still Sunday. Otherwise, if you changed at midnight, it would become Sunday, then it becomes Saturday. Yeah, Jack. The trouble is, I've got my 2 deliveries today, and I've also got to go out and get some other stuff. So, oh, mate. It was so hard. Every time I sat down yesterday, I was just like, oh. Yeah, 4:36. I thought it was one of the 2, mate. You know, it makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm on tonight in UK time. I'm talking about this article I read about British brewed beer. Some of the stuff's quite interesting on it, actually. But I had to pay. I had to join so I could read the article because there was no way of getting it in there. No, Billy, no eels for me, mate. I'm not an eels man, mate. Actually, I'm not a fish man, come to think of it. No. Just more Jack swing, that. £9 a pint. Jesus. Won't be long, mate. £9 a pint, will it? I have some mint mesh. I'll have some. Yeah. You need a rest, buddy. It's very late for you, mate. Isn't it? It's 1:30 in the morning, and if Buddy hasn't popped his pills, who knows, mate? Who knows, isn't it? He could become the devil. Actually, he already is, but I don't know. Love England. Not sure how things are going. Not that great, mate. Not that great. I think I don't know. Even worse for me. I've been Spurs fan. So yeah, definitely not great at all. My last beer drop off came yesterday. Yeah, I've got Wolfie's one coming today. I've got a mixed backs. I can't pronounce the bloody name, can I? Good morning, mate. How are you, Lee? All good here, mate. Yeah, it's disintegrating. Actually, well and truly. If you watch some of the programmes I watch. But yeah, I've got matey, Wolfie's mate. I can't pronounce the name, mate. I'm going to have to try and learn that once, don't I? But I've got about 8 different beers by him. In a box of 20 something. I was chatting to Marcus last night, actually. Jack, and he's definitely coming back. But he's getting it right. And he basically said that the price you'll pay for everything will include duty. So you won't get ripped off. It will include duty, it will include shipping, but it'll be like 4 something to 5 something euros each bottle, depending on, you know, the ABV and everything. But that will include shipping, everything. Every time you tap this, he's off his head, isn't he? You have a lovely day too, mate. I think it's all right today, the weather. That is a good idea, Billy. I did try that before. The trouble is my wife drank most of it before it was ready. So it didn't quite work. It was kind of, Not the greatest thing in the book. But it can work, and it can save money. I do know what you're saying. I make cider. Oh, yeah. And see, I don't mind the cider. But it kind of gets... You can get a little bit addicted if you're not careful. I do like cider, especially some of the ones you can make. So it can get nice and dry, because I prefer dried and sweet. But I do like good cider, funny enough. Buddy, shut up. You don't drink. And you know it. 1 year, mate. 1 year for you, buddy. But see, look at me and Jack. We just stopped, just like that. Sleep well, no problem. But yeah, as I say, I've got them 2 lots of things coming today. I know what Jack means. With no, that's John Lennon. You make a hit. Yeah, hit buddy. No, but that's John Lennon. Pictures over there, the Beatles over there, and Lennon there. If you can see that one, I can't. Yeah. Unfortunately, not oneself. I couldn't even play a guitar, unfortunately. I wish I could, but then I didn't really like music at school, as in the music teacher. But yeah, it kind of had all Lennon, Beatles, and Lennon's all on that one there that you can't see. But yeah, as I say, it was that was just one difficult night last night. Nights you just don't want, and that's one of them. Because, like, as I say, you go to bed at late because you're sleeping earlier in the evening because you're all messed up. Then you go to bed late and you can't go away. You can play a guitar. It takes about a month to get 3 chords. Yeah, no, I don't drink, but if I he's even brave at 1:43 in the morning. Buddy, where would I be without you? Oh. But remember, I'll be on again tonight, buddy, on a dual stream. If you're around and have to bother me. But I'm going to talk about this article. I don't know if you'll find it really interesting. It's just an article in a newspaper here that's kind of, why am I such a knob? I'm one of great. I don't know, buddy. You tell me. But even though you don't drink, you still kind of know what's going on with it, isn't it? So it's just like an article that I just thought it's quite interesting. Well, to me, it's quite interesting. I don't know if it'll be quite interesting to you, but then again, it shows you the crap that they actually give us in the UK now. I reckon I have about 50 coffees to get me through the day today. Actually, not quite 50, but quite a few. It does help, buddy. It does help, but it's always good to see you, mate. You don't have to drink to make bad decisions. Do you know what, mate? I can agree with you there. I get what you're saying there. I've done it. The drinking don't help sometimes, though, does it? It don't kind of help. Billy, I don't have to drink because I'm exceptionally talented at making bad decisions. Yeah, buddy is, our friend in the United States here, is an expert. But then again, we've all done it, buddy. You know, people that say they've never done nothing wrong are the ones that kind of hide away. And sometimes people need to admit when they fuck up, and then it's easier, isn't it? But I don't know. I'd like to say I'm never wrong, buddy, but we know that's not true, isn't it? So I tell you what, mate, trying to sleep last night was just like, that's just not what you need. And it's bloody difficult. Where am I from in the UK? Originally from Berkshire. But I now live up in Skeg Yes, Skeg Vegas, as we would call it here. And here's very different, but it's up and coming. It's getting better, and it's all right, you know. The trouble is, it gets a bit colder in the south of England, but it's a better atmosphere up here. It's a better way of life. And it's just all right. And of course, you've got the beach. Literally, you can walk to the beach. It's a shame it's overcast. Originally, I was going to go out and do that. I was trying to figure out your accent. I'm from shit London. Yeah. Originally, I'm from Windsor, Berkshire, so obviously I used to spend a lot of time in London, but that was back in the day. It's not quite so good there now, is it? Drinking never helps, but I do it in a way. Stay sober, your decisions will be better. Yeah, I know, but sober can be boring, can't it? You know, because half the fun that you have and you look back in your life, well, I do in my life anyway, I drank loads, if I'm honest. If I was sober all the time, I don't mind, you know, like I did that 33 days off, didn't I? I don't mind sober, but sometimes it gets a bit, you know, yeah. Yeah, but you've done it for you know, for your own reasons, buddy, and at least you're quite happy. I mean, let's be honest, buddy, you don't need a beer to be off your head here, mate, do you? You don't need anything, mate. You know, you're quite calm. You can tell it's like 1:47 in the morning there because you're quite chilled. So you know your brain's closing down. Every day sober as a win. I had hundreds of sober days. Yeah, I did try January. I ended up doing 33 days, mate. It was fucking boring. Especially when I do YouTube as a beer reviewer and you ain't reviewing no beer. You're just finding old things that were crap to share at the time. So you're just sharing them for the sake of it. Because you think, sod it, I'll share them. And it got boring, you know, like, and people say, oh, when you have the first week is the hardest. But I found it got harder as it went on. It was really easy at first because I didn't really want to drink because I drank loads over Christmas. But then as January went on, I kept thinking, fuck this. It's like, oh, God, 20 odd days to go. And because of being on social media and everything, I kept thinking, I can't fuck up. I've never, ever succeeded dry January till this year. But it was bloody hard. And obviously, dieting as well was like, it was horrible. It was times I don't want to remember, mate, if I'm honest. It was kind of, but I know what you mean by win, and I know that there's loads of dangers of alcohol, I get all that. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. It was kind of just like, I don't know, sometimes you kind of, but I had old reviews to put up and things, but then you kind of, and then you watch your YouTube, and because your YouTube's so beer orientated, you're watching other people drinking beer, and you start to think, fucking hell. But I say, it weren't hard, it just, for me, got boring, you know, as time went on. Everyday living healthy, it is indeed a success. You know, when I was eating fish and salad, literally, and stuff for that month, I did start to feel good, but of course it was really quiet, you know, in January when we couldn't do a lot anyway, so we never gained as much as you'd like to have gained if you did it in the summer. But then it's fun going out in the summer, you see. Yeah, I don't know, it's a difficult situation, isn't it? It's very bloody hard though, you know, for some people, and I get that, because if it's your life and everything, and you just make this, it's like a major life-changing thing, isn't it? All of a sudden you hang out with all these people and you're always drinking, and then all of a sudden you don't. It's difficult. Yeah, that's it, mate. As I say, and living up here in the summer, our idea was, you know, like to have a bit of time off, as we did in January, so we were all ready for the summer. But the trouble is, then we caned it in February. That creature. No, he's called me a creature. Fucking hell, that creature. That hurts, buddy. That's like a knife. There'll be Special M on with me tonight. Anyway, your mate. That creature. Oh my God. Buddy, you are a pinnacle of my life, mate. You know? Don't catch feelings. Well, yeah, in one way or one. I mean, Subs an Anna morning. You have to. I got him on my review, mate, on the San Miguel, the UK one. But he has a. What's he? I know, mate. It's lucky I don't get easily offended, isn't it? Jack, he wouldn't be Buddy, would he? Without his way of words, mate. It's like, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's all Buddy's fault, isn't it? I told him, Jack, he needs to get his head down and have a sleep. If I wasn't on here, I'd sing him a lullaby, you know, to help him go to sleep. And San Miguel, you're indeed correct, did originate from the Philippines. Good shout, mate. So many people that say it came from Spain, when of course it didn't. The gift of the bag, sorry, no returns. Hey, good morning, mate. Computer, FOS, I think that says, yeah. But yeah, it was kind of, Buddy needs his sleep. He needs something like, you know, playing Rockabye Baby on his phone, or, I don't know, Humpty Dumpty, or whatever they listen to. I can't remember, it's that long ago. What is it about that? I don't get it. I'm definitely not saying it, because I don't get why they always want you to say it. Wait till later, someone will say it. Yeah, I know. He's not as bad as what he makes out. He likes to be disliked by people, doesn't he? Fucking great beard of wife is Filipino. I drank San Miguel for a month every year. Oh, blimey. It's to prove you're British. Oh, I don't want to be British that much, mate. Especially nowadays. Jack, don't be spreading ugly rumours. Yeah, Buddy don't want his guard to come down, Jack. You've got to be careful here, mate. Buddy's going to go into a meltdown. It's late there. See, when he's not bothering anyone in the morning in the United States, people should thank me for keeping him awake. You see, if I hadn't come on at that time, funny enough, I had a voicemail from him, and I thought, no, I'm not listening to that. Go on live. So I kind of didn't, did I? It was kind of that situation. But it's all Buddy's fault, in a way. You know, Buddy, it's nice to be nice sometimes. I know it's difficult. It reminds me of a woman, Jack, doesn't he? Struggles to be nice. There is that thing to it, isn't there? But no, I know what you mean, but at least you're warmer there now, aren't you? You've had the worst of it. We got it all right here today, I think 14 degrees. But then it goes bad, Jack, doesn't it? I'm sure it's quite hot today. Yeah, and then it just drops. It's like, for fuck's sake, it drops like nearly half. The word is British, we all speak English, we have parliamentary governments, yep, and shit to some extent. Don't have a lot of choice, mate. Oh, it's freezing there. Oh, blimey. Oh, it's all right here, mate, at the moment, but probably because I'm sat right next to a radiator probably helps, doesn't it? I was very nice to a woman a couple of nights ago. Ah, okay. No more, Buddy, say no more. Yeah, it's warm today, Jack, here, but then it just drops by nearly half. Wednesday and Thursday are terrible. Then it comes up a little bit more and then it goes back down. It's crazy. But even the end of March, mate, this sort of weather happens, doesn't it? You know, it can snow in April in the UK, as a lot of us know. See, we ain't got the winds. It's kind of, hold on, let me just open that. Yeah, it's kind of overcast out there, as I knew it was going to be. Yeah, no, I don't get too involved in politics, mate, especially on here, because I get some right nasty messages. I don't know, people, it's a difficult one, because people should be entitled to say what they like, but you have to be a bit careful now, and I kind of get that, you know. Just think about, always say things could be worse. That's my philosophy on it. I think I'm going to have to come out here and have some more coffee, because I need my coffee. It helps me. for the day, you see. I'll just come and bring the phone rather than leave it there. As you can see, it's not exactly buzzing out there. Can you see that out there? Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit overcast, but these things happen, don't they? Unfortunate how it is. But yeah, and it is coffee time. Hopefully the kettle won't take too long. Got a video of Kinko's, the only things I've got here today. That's a nice, yeah, it's tiny though, bloody, isn't it? Do you remember our old house? I'm sure you saw outside the back garden when we used to stream. If you think the whole bar, the whole length of the whole bar was the whole length of the garden. I know not as fat, obviously, but it's good, mate. Yeah, it's good that they've got the beach in a way, so they don't need it kind of too bad in here, do they? If you know what I mean. It won't. It's self-sufficient because you've got fake grass, and after the last house, it's kind of a lot better. Easy to maintain, especially as you're getting older and so on. Yeah, I know, mate. That's what done us with that house. Remember, that house was old. That house was twice the size of this, and it just froze every day, no matter what you did, mate. No matter how high you put the heating on, it never got like hot, and it was like, fucking hell. And obviously it got to the stage where there was so much work that needed to be done, and I did things like putting bars outside when I probably should have maintained inside, if I'm honest. You know when you know, but you did it, so you can't dispute what you did. That's very good. You bombs up, fucked up. Listen, if your dad or your ancestors had not been naughty, mate, you too would have been one of us. Remember that? Oh dear, I like that one. Paul, good news, total time. Oh, has a crush on you? Yeah, you know, you get used to it. Oh, American, blimey. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Buddy's one of you lot, mate. You can have him. There you go. And my Arsenal friend has come to see me today. Where you been, mate? You've been hiding since Sunday. I would say we missed you, but then I'd be lying, wouldn't I? But no, I hope you're all right, mate. Unfortunately for you, you got outplayed, but it wasn't exactly a good day for me, was it? So you're on for a treble, we're on for relegation. I've been crying. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And these earrings, Total Time, were actually done way back in 1984. And when George Michael done that in 1984, none of us knew. Or 1985, whenever it was. I think it was 1985. But there you go, and George Michael was very successful in the United States. You lot liked George as well. But yeah, no, mate. I just think I felt I was actually on a stream on Sunday when that defeat unfolded, and it was fucking horrible. George Michael, mate. But yeah, it was good you lot losing. Obviously, I came back on Simo's stream afterwards. I got some fucking stick, mate, about that game. It's like, Jesus. But that's the problem, innit? When you're on here, mate, and your team are really shit like ours are, you kind of, you're in that situation to fall. And, yeah, I don't know what's happening. Mate, his dad died. I think it's pretty bad what people were saying on social media about his fucking dad and everything. It was a bit... And that's our fellow fans. I know people are upset, but there's a little bit... There's lines, isn't there? And I think loads of them were kind of crossed. It's quite embarrassing. Red hat. Well, he's one of you. I've only got a Mario hat, mate, when I have a red hat. And I have to wear my hat all the time because my hair's grown back a bit. And it's not great, you know. It's not great. The same earrings, this same earrings special don't wear. We've got the same ones. It's only ones I haven't lost for ages. Normally, well, I've got some of them somewhere, but I just keep these in now. Don't cost a fortune if you do lose one. But then, as I say, they haven't fell out. Thank God. So you're on for a treble, mate. Do you actually think you're going to get the treble, or do you think you're going to lose it all? I ain't waking her up, mate, at this time, am I? I ain't that brave. Fucking hell. She's like the dog, having a rest. And the other two, they're all upstairs. But yeah, bit early for them. Christ, mate, you know, I'm brave, and I might be stupid sometimes, but I'm not that stupid. But yeah, as I say, it's 3 weeks. Oh no, we got 3 weeks off. You see, to get rid of matey and get someone else in for the last 7 games. Because let's be honest, for a club as big as Tottenham, and whether you like it or not, they are still a big club. But it's just 7 cup finals, and unfortunately, he has to go, doesn't he? And I think they're in a difficult situation because, you know, his dad's just died. So I don't know. It don't excuse the football, does it? They're in shit, mate. There, and you could quite see him dropping because with him, who knows where the next win is, and that is pretty dodgy now, isn't it? Let's be honest. Actually, that's really bloody dodgy, isn't it? It's 11 p.m. here in the United States. Oh, you're further behind us then. Oh, I didn't realise that. I forgot. Yeah, it's 6:02 now. Yeah, 6:02, because I was originally doing this 7 till 8, and then I thought, well, I'm up and I'm doing things, so I'm gonna, yeah, you're a bit behind because we go back. No, we go forward an hour. So soon you'll be 7 hours behind us. I mean, that's odd, isn't it? So you must be over the other side to Buddy, because Buddy's only 4 hours behind us, isn't he? America's crazy with all the different states and times and everything. Yeah, we're 8 hours ahead at the moment. No, we're 7 hours ahead at the moment, aren't we? No, we're 8. We're 7 at the moment, but we'll be 8 on Sunday when the clocks go forward. Yeah, forward. Oh, I don't know, mate. I get confused. But you know, at least you reappeared, mate. What can we say? You know, I thought you were gone for good, or until you win something. You know, it's like I'd rather be in your situation than ours, just a little bit. And let's be honest, mate. And you've got an easy cup draw. Do you know the thing? What I think might cost you lot? And this is just my take, right? You've got an easy cup draw in the FA Cup. You've got relatively easy in the Champions League. So you're going to go further and further in both competitions. That could cost you see, with the league, with City. I think it's April the 19th in it, Simo said. It's crunch day for you lot when you play City. Because if you win that, or you even get a draw, you're pretty much home and dry. If you lose, well, who knows? At least we ain't got none here. I'm sure we haven't. No, we've got Chelsea. Chelsea away is our biggest game. That's where me and Joe don't talk for the evening. But we're in proper shit, mate. Like, I don't know. It's kind of a little bit iffy for Spurs now. You've got to look at it. That was the one, you know, that was the big one. All you had to do with Tottenham was not lose that game, you know, and to lose 3-0. So now your goal difference is going for a Burton. Shows how much shit we're in, innit, and how crap that club is. But there you go. It's one of them things. Did you enjoy the final though, my old Gooner mate, or did you just kind of, because you were playing a bit naughty, weren't you? Obviously, I didn't watch it all, but you didn't really play very well. There wasn't that free-flowing football. They were quite aggressive at times, weren't they? Yeah, no, we're terrible, mate. Mate, that on Sunday was. It's bad. There's no belief. There's no togetherness. They're really in shit, mate. And like, do you know, I've been to the stadium a few times, and the infrastructure there, you know, it's not built for the championship. I don't know what fucking hell will happen to them. You know, actually that was playing for a draw. Oh no, 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 oh no, oh no, please. I'm dreaming about pineapple pondering men here. I can't be. It's really early. But it was terrible. Yeah, it could have been. There's no. As I was explaining to my Arsenal friend here, Mr. Pineapple Man, there's just no. There's no. I don't know. There's nothing there, and you know, as I said earlier on the stream, the sick shit people write about his father was just wrong on social media. You know, obviously he found out his dad had died after. You know, no matter what, it's only a game of football, isn't it? There's no excuse for his poor performances. Don't get me wrong, he's crap. He's got to go, but hopefully, I don't know. Maybe he wants compassionate leave or something. Get to bed. I'm up at silly o'clock. Spurs manager died. Yeah, his dad died. Yeah, very sad, mate. No, I know, awful. No, I've been up for fucking hours, mate. I came on here 36 minutes ago. I was sat here doing some work on my computer, and I just thought, fuck it, this is the problem. But hopefully he might just leave and, you know, want some compassionate time with his family in Croatia. I don't bloody know, mate. We've got 3 weeks off, you know. They might do a mutual agreement because he can't remain in charge of the team, otherwise it's going down. It's obvious. You know, he doesn't understand the English Premier League. That's obvious, you know, because players are starting to come back now and everything, and you're not getting over. I mean, let's be honest, losing 3-0 at home to Forest is a travesty. It was horrible, mate. And I said all we had to do was not lose. You know, we're in a better position. We've got better running, theoretically, than you, West Ham and Leeds. Our running really ain't that difficult, but you just don't see us picking up games, you know. So it won't make no difference who we're playing. Well, I don't know. Not good, mate. You get yourself to the gym, though? It was a travesty. Fuck it, I knew it. I was waiting for you. I was on a stream, and I all said I'd bottle the stream. I never bottled the stream. I haven't hidden since, as you know, when you caught me on Sups afterwards. I came on there. Yeah, but I could see you lot taking 10 points, like I could see West Ham. But I can't see Spurs, and that's the problem. And something has to change. You know, you have to get Klinsmann, Hoddle, Redknapp, whoever, mate, someone who understands the club. That's what it says. To dare is to do all around the ground. You know, you've got to dare and you've got to do. And fucking hell, mate, they're fucked, mate. If they go down, you know, that championship's no piece of piss to get out of. It's, you know, can you imagine that ground half full? Yeah, Leeds still could be. Leeds running ain't brilliant, but why us and West Ham mess up, it's easier for Leeds, isn't it? And we got Leeds as well. Yeah, I know, mate, I know. You never know. I mean, Palace ain't out of it yet, are they? But unless you and West Ham put on a hell of a game, would you buy a season ticket for the Championship? No, for me, mate, it's way too far down there now. Now I live up here, I wouldn't go anyway. I'll be going to watch Lincoln away, mate, because Lincoln are getting promoted, and that's what all the Spurs fans are singing. So I can go to Lincoln. Forest were in Division 1 a few years ago, yeah. Yeah, it would be cheaper. But I don't know, mate. Do you know, you just kind of, that stadium needs to be relatively full, because otherwise it's going to be quiet and it could affect. He'd have to, mate, they'd have to. If you get relegated, we're one of the most expensive clubs to watch. It's fucking crazy. It's a really tricky situation. I think the seriousness of it, surely the board must think, you know, fuck, we can't drop down because the value of your club just plummets. I don't know, Mark, but Sunday, that kind of, that's 3-0, fucking, especially against you lot. Then again, I'd rather at you lot than West Ham, if I'm honest. So, but it's just terrible, mate, and you just can't see. Steve, hey Sean, good to see you, mate. Steve Perryman. He's way too old now, though, isn't he? Blimey, he was back in the 80s, wasn't he? Great player, though. Olympic Stadium and White Hart Lane, both. Yeah, I know. They deserve to go down, though. They got a free stadium, mate. We paid for ours. Fuck them. They're the ones I want to go down. That's the worst thing, mate. If they survive and we don't, I'll never hear the last of it. You both took lessons on Sunday? Yeah, you know, I know it. Steve Berman, is he still alive? Yeah, top captain, top player. From Exeter, wasn't he? I think, if I recall. But yeah, it's one of them things, mate. With Tottenham, we take lessons most weeks. But I just, in all due honesty, I just don't see it changing. Got a good unboxing today that should interest you, Mr. Pondering Man. Mainly German beers. Cost me nearly bloody about 160, 170 quid. I'd take anyone who knows the Premier League, mate. But more so who knows Spurs. Let's say Klinsmann. No Heineken. Weissbier, Helles, and some different German beers, which is good. I got one box, funny enough. I'll explain it all to you later because it's difficult to explain, but someone contacted me via email and introduced me to someone else. Do you know the review that I shared yesterday, me and SJ doing the Weissbier? That HB Trouston beer, he's a brand, he's affiliated with them. And I got chatting to him and everything, and then, yeah, I done my order because it was quite a gamble because obviously he was asking for bank transfer and you start thinking, oh God, here we go. But I've got all the tracking number. It's coming APC today. And also I did a Trembling Madness order, which is a few different things, but mainly some German ones. There wasn't that much on offer. I wanted to do Beers of Europe, but I refused to about £100. Yeah, no, if it works, I'll give you his details. When it comes through today, because what I've paid, it works out, I brought a case of 24 and delivered to my door. Remember, I've got some big hitters as well. A couple of big hitters in with it, but they didn't make much difference on the price. I've got Hell's, Weissbier, Vestbeers, about 8 different ones, I think it is. And it's cost me £3.13 a bottle, delivered, mate. And that's quality, you know. They're a great brand. I mean, even Jack's banging to them, so I just think Jack's ordered maybe enough at the moment. He was on earlier. I was talking to Jack at 4:30 this morning. Neither of us could sleep. Funny enough, it's like, you don't be needing it, innit? Yeah, that's what I mean, mate. Honestly, Mark, if it's good today, when I get it through, I'll do an unboxing anyway, because I said I'd do that. So I'll wait till they both arrive and I'll do them in one, otherwise I'll put too many videos out. Everyone moans, but I've got his details, so I'll say you just contact him via WhatsApp, and then he contacts you via email, and he sends you all the things and all about him and what he does and everything. Because I thought, Jack's still here, there you go. You know, Jack, I was telling Mark about Wolfie, and if Mark wants a box of them, well, provided mine's all right today, and I can't see it not being all right, mate. I say he's even sent me the tracking and everything, so I don't think that I'll have a problem, and I don't see why Wolfie would just do that, innit? Because they just wouldn't. It's like, and Wolfie's been posting up all the beers that he received, didn't he? So it's been well all right. Yeah, exactly. And as I was just saying to Pondering here, mate, £3.13 a bottle, mate, delivered to your door, including shipping. A box of mixed to them is like about 10 different beers to choose from. I mean, 2 of them were no alcohol, so I just chose the 8 that had alcohol in it, obviously. I did do one light one just to try it. No worries, let us know. Now, cool, need to get a gym and have school. Hey, you back on a school run? Ah, that'll do you good, mate, won't it? A couple of weeks, no rushing. Yep. Yeah, no, I'll upload later. I'll be on tonight anyway. If you're around, I'm going to do a chatting about. You might find that quite interesting about this article I'm going to read about later, Mark. So yeah, I'll talk to you later, mate. Distracted. Good to see you, mate. Yep, I'm still here. Fake sports car, receding hair, as Robbie Williams sang about, didn't he? When you're having your 2 beers, I'm having my coffee. But no, as I was saying, Joe, to Mark, and I've got all this. That review that I shared yesterday was in fact 2 years old in August, and that was SJ's first ever Wesbeer review, as you saw. And of course, we just never shared it. I don't know, for whatever reason, it was just never shared. So I changed the thumbnail and everything yesterday and put it up again, because that's the company that I've got coming today, all their range, which will be really good. Very good for the channel. Obviously, I've got the classic to do that people keep asking about with regards the other video someone else done, and I wasn't going to do it, and I refused to pay, but I'm going to go and do that video now just to put it to bed, because I know that they are different beers. Well, I'm pretty sure they're different beers, but I'll answer all that in the video. And Michelle's got a big stout. Yeah, I prefer the German beer reviews, Joe. I try and alter it around because everyone says, "Oh, he only reviews." I thought, Jack, that's just what I said, funny enough, to Mark a minute ago. But I try and mix it up, you see, because if I just do German beers, people say, he only does the beers he likes. Well, yeah, it kind of helps, doesn't it? But I try and mix it up a bit. All German. Funny enough, Jack, I didn't expect you to have a box of Carling Black Label, I must admit, but I am going to do that video that everyone keeps going on, the Carling Black Label and the Madry, because I'm sure they're not the same beer. I think he's got that totally wrong on his video. I see his point making the video, I get that, but I'm sure it's no way, mate. And I think if you think that, you have no idea. I think Michelle's going to do a blind test on them. Get the Boddingtons. I can tell you what, Joe, Jack, I can't imagine him with the Boddingtons. Even when he comes up to Skeg Vegas, mate, if I don't sort things out in the Crafty Ale House, I don't know where we're going to take him. Like walking around Tesco's with some bottles or something. Oh, that Boddingtons. Oh, mate. That's wrong. I think we still got 2 cans of that in the fridge. I'm sure we have, in fact. Boddingtons. Jack, I've got 2 cans from them reviews in the fridge. I'll keep them for when you come down. Leave it to me, Jack. Don't panic. You know they're that bad when Special M ain't even taken them over the course of time. That says it all, doesn't it? Boddington's my arse, though. Oh, God, that was bad. It was all right, though, when you put it with a Kronenberg. But that made 2 crap beers okay. And that's all it was okay. And I said, but if you had to do it, if you could get half of Boddington's in a pub and half of Kronenberg, yeah. But no, it was no West beer, mate. Fucking hell. Oh, God. No, that was hard. But yeah, so hopefully what I'll do, Jack, is I'll pair off. I'll see what anyone wants me to review first. Because obviously, with all these 2 boxes, probably the ones that we got repeats of, a load of them will get reviewed. But you know what happens with the other box? I have high intentions of reviewing them. Then I have a few beers and start drinking them. It happens, doesn't it? And where I've got so many different ones, I'd be amazed if we review all them without drinking them, because we haven't got. Well, I've got a few kegs at the moment. See, when we've got a high amount of kegs, it's okay because I keep the bottles for the reviews and everything and merge them in with the kegs. But I have still got some, so I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. But you know what happens, Jack? I have every intention of reviewing the beer, and then sometimes it doesn't quite work. So what I'll try and do is pair loads in 2s and 3s and so on. Because the next beers we've got to do is the 3 of the crap, and then Mitchy's got the stouts. She might do that today with a bit of luck. That's it then, bloody stouts. It's just not my thing. And you know, Perfect Draft are trying to release Camden on stout. They're asking a questionnaire yesterday. They didn't ask me for some reason, but I think it's because I didn't go on the app. I haven't got the app actually. I think it's on that phone I'm on now. And they're saying, rather than having 30 days on the stout, would you be prepared to have 7 days shelf life? And it's like, well, what about if you've got something in your machine already? You've only got one machine. It turns up 2 days late. Then all of a sudden, you've only got 5 days. Well, if you're only one person drinking, who the bloody hell was want to drink all that stout? Oh, jeez, I can't think of anything. Hold on, if I've got it on here. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, not a fan. Yeah, I know you're not. Yeah, there's nothing here, mate. For mine, it don't say anything, unfortunately. Yeah, I've got a return book today. Yeah, I try my hardest with everything. Everyone says I'm scared of stout. Some of them I can appreciate, like, especially some of the higher ABVs and everything. But a lot of them, mate, they're just not my thing, no matter what you're going to do. I do appreciate some of the flavour profiles in them, something, but, mate, I'm a simple man. I'd just rather have a Franziskaner from the shop, mate, and I can get that in my shop in the UK. So, and it's not that expensive for the quality that Franziskaner give you. I know everyone hates 8B and Bev, I get that. And of course, I'd rather do the other brewers than give my money to them. But it's just so easy, to get Franziskaner and Paulana and so on. Obviously, because we can get them in the shop here. So it makes it a little bit easier, doesn't it? I had a Guinness. Oh, first time in 30 years. Don't worry, mate. I hate Guinness. Last time I got on Guinness was with Simo on that night out that he loves remembering every time, when I got absolutely bollocks doing a Guinness in one nearly. Oh, and of course that's part of the 5 stouts. So I'm just going to kind of, well, you'll see, mate. I'll be there on the review. But it's a tank different. It's interesting, but that's pretty much it from us after this next stout review for the next, God knows how many years, I would think, or at least for this year. Ooh. I think Perfect Draft are going to bring out Camden Stout, and it's a really tough one for me, because do I do it? Don't I do it? And that was quite light. And I think, again, now you're getting in April, they're talking about bringing out a stout. Well, where was the stout in December? In November, in January, in February? That company's just messed up, mate. It'll probably become June, they put out a stout. But it's all right. I've got Special M, so she'll drink it. But you either like them or you don't, mate. I don't criticise people, because loads of people like it. But I'm like you, Joe. It's not for me, mate. Oh, I can't. Stouts in summer, not clever. No, because they're too heavy, aren't they? They're always heavy. Or some of the lighter ones sometimes, they're just like, I don't know, they're kind of watery, but they're weird. You do get some good flavour in some of them now. I didn't mind that, I don't got the can anymore. That was a honeycomb one. But then you've done a review and you're drinking it afterwards and you're thinking, just the one. Another one of these, mate, and I'll be like, I can't do it, mate. And you kind of want to do it, but nah. I mean, look at Rusty. He loves his stouts, mate. He swears by them. But he's rummed up all the time, mate. You don't know you don't know what day of the week it is. I don't know where he is this morning. Sleeping in again. I should have rang him up, given him an alarm call, but I think he's learned to turn his phone on silent now. But it is difficult, mate. And as I say, these stouts, just, they're either your thing or you're not, I suppose. It's, Guinness is really popular here again in the UK, and stouts are quite because of Home Bargains doing all them cheap ones and everything. I mean, I've got to go to a shop today, mate, and buy Madry. That is going to just wreck me, because I kept saying, oh, no, I'm not doing it, and everyone went on and on and on, and it's like, they're not the same beer. He's so got that wrong, but, they're just not. It's just, one being 4.6, one being 4.7, and one being 4%. It's, I don't know. I think they think people in the UK are that stupid, that someone wouldn't go on it. But then again, there's something said in this thing that I'm going to talk about tonight with regards Madry and cause, which is quite an interesting thing. But as I say, I'll talk about it later. It's kind of messed up, isn't it, with some of it? But it was great to see a higher ABV come out, even if it is crap. For me, and what I'm used to drinking, I'm not that adventurous, unless it's lager style. Yeah, you see, I like my sours. You don't like your sours, do you? No, I love a sour, mate. I really do, but they've got to get it right. That sour's got to make me, oh yeah, that's when I've got a bloody hell. Yeah, talking about sours, I've got an actual review to share that I did last week, and the sour was that poor. I just sat there on the video and poured it down the sink. Best place for it, best place for Vault City and their fake sours. I must share that. We did that in the caravan last week. So I shared the German one because it was all exciting, wasn't it? Apart from my special pour in the Stella glass, as everyone saw. That's really popular, that review, which was good, which shows the love of German beer. And as I say, it probably helped that I kind of knackered up that. But like Jack said, that Erdinger's bloody lively in a way. So it's kind of, you know, Martine's on the Erdinger Wednesday night. So that'll be quite mad, won't it? Martine's going to kill it on the Erdinger. But yeah, no, I know what you mean, mate. Sometimes you get set in your ways, and I probably was before YouTube. You think I've done YouTube for 5 years in May. That obviously not this one, that main account. I've done for 5 years, mate. It's a long bloody time, isn't it? You know when you think to yourself like, fucking hell. I've only had one warning. It's quite good for me, and that's only got about 8 weeks to go, and it gets rid of it. But yeah, for me, obviously, German wheat beer. See, I think German Pilsners are better than Czech Pilsners, and people always say, oh, no, the Czechs did it, the Czechs. I still prefer the German Pilsner. I love a Czech Pilsner, don't get me wrong. But sometimes they can be kind of like syrupy. You know, look at Samson on the second one. That weren't that right. And sometimes mate, whereas the German beers, the pedigree is there, you know, so many times. How many times you get let down by a German beer? You buy a German beer of a brewery. When Marcus used to get them before, you never even know what that brewery is. But you take a gamble, you think, oh, let's give it a go. Wow, you're like, fucking hell, I've unearthed a gem here. And that's how it works, isn't it? But yeah, he's coming back and shipping to England. Unfortunately for you, Joe, you can't ship that far. God, it would cost you a fortune, wouldn't it? Even if you could, because of the weight of everything, innit? Yeah, no, I do like Czech Pilsner, don't get me wrong. Some of my favourites, but I don't know, I just feel the German ones edge it that little bit. And sometimes I have a better bite. As I say, sometimes I get a kind of like a syrupy thing. And like, you know, like the malt beforehand, before you bite, can sometimes be a little bit sweet, then the bite doesn't fully override it. But some people like it that way. That's just me, personally. Then again, I'd take a Czech Pils, mate, over our rubbish all the time, innit? I do like, but I'd say I've got some different German Pils. But if you have time later and I get that review done, well, it's not a review, that unboxing done, anything you want to see reviewed, Joe, just let me know straight away and I'll make sure I pull it out. Not complaining. Nah, same as, mate. Same as. The masters of pills, aren't they? But I will get them done, because otherwise, you know what's going to happen. I know from the ones that say that we've got multiples of, we'll be all right. But I kind of think I'm going to review that. But I'll pick off a few, you know, and put them like, oh, that pills can go against that pills, or that Hells can go against that Hells, and so on. And I would say it's mainly wheat beer in a way, but I will get them done. It should be good. I was supposed to be starting this at 7 o'clock, but it's only bloody 6:30. I'll go have a hard day today, mate. You know, when you fall asleep, Joe, you're falling asleep throughout the evening and it's not good, and you know what you're in for. And it came to going to bed last night, especially Em said, I'm going up, and I was brushing my teeth. So I brushed my teeth down there, and I just sent her a message. I said, I think I better stay down here. And she was like, why? I said, I think I'll watch the telly. And you know what's coming. And I knew it was going to be a sleepless night. It's bloody horrible, mate. It was like... And the night before, after all that drinking Saturday, I was fine. So it just proves, mate, you never know, do you? It can always go differently for you, mate, you know, when you're least expecting it. And for me, that's what makes it difficult. But last night I was like, fucking hell. It was a tough old night, mate. That was like survival of the fittest. But I did it, you know. I got there. Just got up at 4, did some work and thought, right, I'll come on here. No, I know, mate, I know. And I've got to say, I've got the 2 boxes turned up today. I've got to go out because I couldn't get Madry buying 10 pack or bottles. And I thought, well, it's meant to be the cans. And if I do a bottle and 2 cans, someone will say, it's not the same. You got it in a bottle. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. So we'll get it right and take the gamble. And as I say, I reckon I could blind test them as well, but if she's prepared to do it, I'm cool with that. There's more of a chance of her taste buds are more, and it's just, I don't know, doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong, as I always say in any beer review. But as far as saying the 3 of them are the same beer, I think it's wrong. I don't think they are. So again, it's only an opinion, mate. But we should have done this when everyone originally asked for it. But I just refused to pay. It means I've got to pay £6 for bloody Madry, for 4 Madrys, and £4.55 for 4 Carling. I mean, the only good thing is I'll give them a special when she's had a few. Hey, you know it, Rich. I've been on here for an hour, mate, and I was up much earlier than that. I was actually awake at 4. I was talking to Jack, who's been in the chat. About 3:30, we were talking about how we'd had a bad night's sleep. So yeah, it was not my greatest of evenings, mate, shall we say. But good to see you, Rich. Hope you're well. Everything's good your end, mate. But yeah, if not anyone new, do hit the likes, you know it counts and helps. This channel's kind of plodding along, shall we say, but I kind of won't give up with it. It's all right on here anyway. At least it's calm. They don't put too many mad people. I managed a few hours. Oh, yeah, I know, mate. I knew it last night. I just, because I was falling asleep early in the night. Yeah, sleeping's cheating. Like when you're on a piss, when you used to say eating's cheating, and you think, well, I didn't eat, and you woke up and you got all food down you, kebab, and you're thinking, I don't think I ate last night. That's a bit weird. I'll never forget that. Food is for wimps. And I wake up with all kebab in my bloody t-shirt and everything. I've done that many times, mate. I wake up with a kebab that's in the microwave, half eaten. You've got no idea how it's got there, and you think, oh, I'm going to heat that up. You know, that'll sort me out. Oh, God, mate, back in them days. Oh, fuck. You look back and you think of some of the things you did, and you think, did I actually do that? You know, like, whew, God, Jesus. But then I do like a doner kebab, I must admit. I'm not going to lie. They're not so good and greasy, though, up here. They're kind of normal. You see what I mean? That one I did on this channel that night, I think I was drunk. Fucking hell. And I ate most of it. That's not good, is it? But yeah, good week ahead. As I say, I've got a double German well, mainly German beers delivery today. 1 box is complete German beers, another box is mixed. But apart from a couple of ciders and a couple of other things, I can't remember what it was now. It is mainly German beers. But as I say, the problem I've got is loads of things on that delivery I've only got 1 of. I love beers. I will tune in for them. Yeah, I was just saying I'll do an unboxing today, and anyone wants to review, that's what I say. Do let me know, because you know what happens. Funny enough, I've got a Bitburger coming today. Nice little beer, that. Very underestimated sometimes, that. Yep. Yeah, I got one of them coming today. I don't know why. I just saw it when I was on the German thing, and I thought, you know what? I haven't had one of them for a while. I used to get them at my local Tesco's, but I haven't been in. Actually, I haven't looked in this Tesco's, but they don't have them in Morrison's. Well, not at least in our Morrison's, which is the problem. Obviously, sometimes different areas in the UK, you know what it's like with Tesco's and stuff like that. It's different bloody things, isn't it? But I do like a Bitburger. It's a decent little pill. I think that's one of them, like Wallsteiner. Comes below the radar of the big ones. I don't know why sometimes. I meant to say I love German beers. I've got a 4-pack from Waitrose. I'm not. I can't afford to go on Waitrose. Me, Rich. Fucking hell, we ain't even got one here, mate. In Skegness, Waitrose. No way, mate. It's over 10 miles away to the nearest Sainsbury's. That's a right long drive, like country cross drive. We have no Waitrose for about miles, mate. I don't know. I wouldn't. I've never seen. I don't know if there is. Oh, there you go. New York's the only one in Lincolnshire. There, that's miles from me, mate. In Skeg, isn't it? Yeah. No, that would make sense, mate. I don't think they would even know what Waitrose is. Some of them here, mate. We have Marks and Spencers in walking distance. And it's quite busy in there. It's quite. But then I go to Marks and Spencers sometimes, but I walk past and go in Aldi and think, I've done well today. I've done well. But it's quality food in Marks and Spencer. If you get the right thing at the right price, I get all that stuff. That's fair enough. But bloody hell, some of it's like. But we have got a good beer selection in there. You get Paulaner, wise and everything. But it's £3 odd for a Paulaner when I can get Franzkeiner for £2.60. Buy 4, get 1 free. I used to like Summerfield back in the day. Yeah, I know Summerfields. Originally, were they all not called Gateway? Was it Gateway? I used to work for Summerfields, but I got caught one night, funny enough, chucking all beers out the window, because I used to ride my bike to work, chuck all beers in the skip, finish my shift, load my bag up with beers, and ride off into the sunset, you see, and go and get drunk. But I got caught one night. Back in the day, mate. Back in the day. Back in the day. That was back in the... I believe that was in the 80s. And they couldn't do anything to me, you see, because I lied. Obviously, to get my job. So, but that was the end of my job, shall we say. And it was a shame, because they said they really liked me, but I was a thieving little bastard, so that was the end of that one. Never mind. It's only the beers, mate. Turtle Time's back. Our American friend is back. I don't think his English is too good. Mine's not too good either, Turtle Time. Don't worry about it, mate. You get over it. Shit happens, mate. But no, Gateway, yeah, I'm sure it used to be called Gateway. Back in the 80s. I might be wrong, but I know, like, Morrison's was called Safeway, wasn't it? Originally. Loads of them changed names, didn't they? And just basically change things around. How are you anyway, Turtle Time, the old mate? I thought you'd be asleep now. Even Buddy's gone to sleep. Buddy was on fire earlier. My American friend was absolutely on fire. I couldn't believe it, mate, when he came in at like, what was like 1:30 in the morning. I was like, Buddy, go to sleep, mate. He's proper crackers. Proper funny, though. You know, people like Buddy, you need, well, you don't need, but you need, if you see what I mean. Yeah, no, I thought it was, mate. It was like, I say, I used to work in one in Egham, in Surrey. Funny enough, but that was, like I say, that was some years ago. That's when Stella was 5.2 and Cronenberg was 5%, and fucking hell, weren't life better back then? When you look back, life was kind of a little bit better than it is now, shall we say, wasn't it? In my opinion, anyway. But then again, you didn't have as much access to as many good beers. They were, mate, they were. Actually, I'm going to have another coffee. Let's take this out here. They were the good old days. Do you know that? I don't know what went wrong, mate, but something went remotely wrong. You think when I started this stream, it was dark, wasn't it? Now, it's bloody light. Fucking hell, mate. How mad is that? And it was actually dark. But yeah, during the war, mate, and they may take the piss, mate, out of us older people. I don't care. Right, let's turn this on. Make sure there's not enough water here. Oh, a bit more. They can take the piss, mate. I don't care. For me, I think, mate, during the war, it was absolutely brilliant. Got to be this one. But yeah, coffee. I think by the time my streams went to come on, I might be here, wouldn't I? And where's Rusty, eh? Lucky I didn't get terrorised this morning. But yeah, I've been on the old Kinko this morning, mate. I think I'll do a lot of coffee today. which will kind of keep it all going, won't it? Because it's going to be a difficult day. So I've got a... Hey Jimmy, good to see you. How are you, me old mate? Hope you're well. I've got Morrison's delivery coming this morning, and then when that's come, Michelle's got to wait in case the 2 boxes come, and I've got to go and get that bloody certain other drink. How are you, mate? You been doing good? Hope things are good your end. I've been behaving, as you know, as always, mate. Didn't sleep good last night, mate. And I say I didn't sleep, but bloody hell, mate. One of them, you know, them horrible nights. Oh, good to hear, mate. One of them horrible nights where you kind of wake up and you can't sleep, and then you wake up and you can't sleep, and in the end you just give up and get up. And I say, get up. I got up at 4 o'clock, came on here about 20 past 5, I think. I just sat here and I thought, I might as well just come on, see anyone's around. There was always that chance, you know, where you come on really early, where obviously this channel isn't so big, and I'm thinking, oh mate, it's horrible, isn't it? I'm thinking, fucking hell, I might be there on my own, but luckily someone came in. I swear one day it's going to happen. Morning, checked out your video. You told me to watch. Ah, hope it was a good video. I don't know. What video are we talking about, mate? It's not good, Jimmy. Well, you not been on a beer? It's bloody horrible, mate. Last night was like, I literally saw every hour and I was thinking, oh, yeah, I remember, yeah. Good little place, isn't it? I like that one. And I think I was the first customer, wasn't I? I think I told you I was the first customer there. Yeah, nice little place. I just drink loads of water before bed. Not good. Yeah, because then you're like having a load of beer, isn't it? The advantage of having a load of beer before you go to bed, Hindtime said you're going to sleep all night, so it's not so bad. But when you have a load of water, you wake up. I tried that one, mate. It don't work. I don't know where my water is. Don't know. My water bottle's dropped down somewhere. Oh no, it's here. I had this massive spider this morning, mate. Funny enough, just before I ran the stream, and he ran across, mate, and I saw him. He's a beast. But I couldn't find it again. So somewhere in all my stuff here, there's this. Ugh, hate spiders as well. Not nice. But yeah, no, I do like Maplethorpe, and I will get back over there in the summer and try and do some videos and that. Good little place. Good little place. Not too far from us here, but there's loads of other things that I've got to try and do. And obviously, it's like with everything, you get there over the course of time. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Yeah, that's where I was, wasn't it? The Haven. Because if you're there at the weekend, let him bite. No way, mate. It was horrible. I hate spiders. But yeah, I think in Haven as well, the advantage you'll have there, they have a free bus running soon, which is what we didn't have when we were there. And obviously we had the dogs that are quite old, so it's quite difficult to walk in. But that's not a bad little walk normally along there. And you'll have the other pub. I did the short outside. That'll be open as well. I can't remember the name of it, but that's supposed to be all right in there. But mate, that pub in Maplethorpe, I'd be stunned if there's a better selection than in the Dunes anyway. And he was a really nice bloke, wasn't he? He really had. It's a shame I stopped the video too early because we were really chatting about nice things, and just a nice all round bloke. I hate spiders. I don't mind a mouse. That mouse isn't that bad. It's a spider. You know, in Australia once, a huntsman, mate, that big, mate, nearly butchered me. You know? Hey, Tiger, good boy. You going up on there? That's it. You have a rest. Good boy. But yeah, this huntsman, mate, I don't like spiders. I don't like them. She picks them up, mate. She's evil. Bloody women, isn't it? No sense, no feelings, you know? They have no idea, do they, women? They don't, you know. They're different breed to us, like a spider, actually. Different breed, mate. Different level. I hate them, Rich. I fucking shit the life out of me. It's like, oh. I remember once, out in the garage, right, before we built the bar in there, I've turned the light on. I couldn't work out what I touched. You know, like, because when you go into the garage, it's all dark, isn't it? So I put the light on, and I couldn't work out what I touched, and there was this beast of a spider. Fucking hell, and then he fucking, oh, not nice, mate. Not nice at all. Truthfully say, I'm not a Spider-Man, mate, not at all. I'm telling you that, Gooner, mate. You know how bad that actually scared me. It's horrible. Not good. Tiger's come up onto here. Look, he's still resting. As you can see there is the dog, the big one that you all know. But yeah, I just can't deal with all that with spiders. I had nothing against them. Where did you go in Australia? Christ, that was literally 10 years ago now. Hey Martin, good morning. I've been on here for a little while. I didn't sleep well, shall we just say. In Australia, I started off in Melbourne. Then I went to Yarrawonga. I remember my friend who's Australian, who we met over there, who we knew from Malaysia, drove us all around. Then we went up I can't remember actually, Old Bar, then to Sydney, then to Gold Coast, then to Coral Waters, something like that. We did loads of places all the way round. Oh, I've been awake. I didn't have a good night's sleep, Martine. It wasn't nice. I was falling asleep earlier in the evening, which was really hard. So it's 4 o'clock. I was awake on my computer. I think I came on here about 5 or something. I think it was. I can't remember. But yeah, no, it was brilliant, mate. But we were staying at my mate's house at this particular time, so we stayed in all these different places. We're in my mate's house in Melbourne, and Michelle all of a sudden said, "Don't move," and I'm like, "What do you mean, don't move?" And she said, "Next here," and it was, mate. I turned round. This huntsman, mate, was literally, my arms here, mate. I literally jumped into bed, mate, with my mate and his missus, and got my mate to get him out. It was a monster, mate. Probably would have, God knows what it would have done to me, mate. But like when we was driving through places, you see kangaroos and everything, but I didn't see any snakes, because when we got out, they kept saying, "Watch for the snakes." I was like, "Fuck this! This is different gravy, mate." Yeah, it's not for me, Rich. Oh, I can't, mate. I remember everyone. We were on with Martine tomorrow night. Me and Jack. You know how it is. It's got to be done. But yeah, as I say, Martine, I just came. I was just like, I had one set up for 7 o'clock to do 7 till 8. And I've got Morrison's coming today. I've got 2 beer deliveries. I've got to go out and get some stuff. And I thought, I might as well come on it earlier. Kind of just do it as one does, isn't it? Because I was only sat here and it was just a panic of being here on my own. But luckily, Buddy was, as soon as I came on, Buddy was there. So I had someone to talk to. Yep, you know it, Martine. I thought I might be, you know that time, Martine, when you think you're going to stream and there's going to be no one now. I thought, one day it's going to get me on this channel, I reckon. I think it goes out a bit further than it did anyway. Yeah, good night, mate. Obviously, it's bloody late for you there, mate. Take care, mate. You know, there's no more quadruple songs, but I think you'd still take a trouble. But no, sleep well, mate. Well, I hope you sleep better than I did. And speak soon. But yeah, as I say, Martin, I just thought, I'll just turn the camera on. If there's no one here, I can carry on doing what I was doing on my computer anyway. But you know, when you panic, you think there's only that one day when I'll turn that camera on and it's going to say no, and it's like, oh, fucking hell. How long do we go? But say Buddy was there. Buddy was on fire even at, I think it was like 1:30, 1:45 in the morning. His time, he was having one of his funny spells. Again, you know how he is. He kind of needs that little bit of help sometimes, doesn't he? Especially on here, Martin. I said I should really go on the other one if I had any sense, but I just don't know. I'm just trying to prove a point with YouTube for some stupid reason, and there's a long way to go. Obviously, you know yourself. It's a really long way to go on this one, but the only way to do it is to keep doing it, isn't it, I suppose, for them. Yeah, Buddy's just Buddy. I think he's gonna come on if I do my stream later. I've got this article thing I want to run through later, but I don't know. We'll see if I'm tired now because I've been awake so much, innit? But I'll try and do it anyway, and hopefully got a few things to do. And then of course we're on with you tomorrow. And then it's what have I got? But yeah, Buddy's just Buddy, and he's very hyperactive. Maybe it's his pills. I don't know, Martin, but no, he's all right. Honestly, he's a good lad at heart. Sometimes when I saw him this morning, I thought, oh no, it's 5:20 in the morning. That's all I need. There he is. Hey, Tiger, good boy. And Tiger's up. Comes to say hello, as he does. You're a good boy, yeah. Yeah, you are a good dog, aren't you? Oh, well, yeah, yes. Good boy. He's quite happy this morning, which is good. But I say it was a bit overcast, Martin, because originally I thought, oh, I might go and do the sunrise or something, but you didn't get to see anything anyway, so it's pointless, isn't it? Unfortunately at the moment. Yeah, I know, but you worry too much, Martin. I've told you before. Don't worry, he's all right. Well, he's all right as Buddy can be. Yep, Tiger is here. And then I sit down. I suppose they're confused because they're thinking, well, he's been awake ages and we had breakfast. But obviously breakfast is not... They have to have breakfast at 8 and Michelle keeps them quite strict. I very rarely feed them unless she's proper pickled and not getting up or proper not well. Because I used to feed them, like, sometimes. And then when I'm walking around at 4 in the morning, when it used to be Tiger and Maddie, when we had our Dalmatian, they were expecting their food all the time. And it's like, no, mate, you're 4 hours too early. You can't, it's just not right. So I tend not to feed them unless it gets too late, and then I think, okay, I better feed them now. But they're quite in a routine, which is good. Because they know when they see Special M, it's nearing breakfast time. Or it is breakfast time type of thing. You have to just kind of keep a little bit on them. Remember, they'd eat all day, Martin, you know that, as well as I know that. They're not right, are they? I don't know where Rusty is today. I could have been terrorised, Martin. Where's Rusty? That's the good thing on here as well, isn't it? It's not... You're not going to get too much hassle, are you? Or you see the other ones sometimes. Although that's been really quiet. Even on the other one. On the lives, my stats on that one are so far down. It's like, bloody hell. And I put out all them videos... I think a lot of time though, because the views are all right, but then if you look at the watch time, everything's so down. But I don't know. That's why you look at trying to do 2 and it's almost impossible. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. 7 minutes, he should be on the run. He's nowhere to be seen, is he? I reckon I'll run Rusty, Martin. Might have drank one too many yesterday, you see. And he wouldn't be expecting me to be on this morning because I never told him. I did put it up last night. But a lot of times I'll tell him, you know, that I'm going to be on in the morning and that. I tried to do the other morning for him, like George used to at 3 o'clock. I was like, I can't do 3 a.m. I remember 3 a.m. is risky as hell because you're not going to get, could be well there on your own at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I think, oh, Rusty's having to sleep in, isn't he? I think Rusty is not making it. You know, it's 7 o'clock, he said. 7 o'clock is rum o'clock, mate. I was like, fuck that. Never. Yeah, I didn't know you were... I got a notification. See, I didn't get no notification on either phone. So I would not find this live. Nope. It's just bloody annoying, isn't it? But I did get told, because I posted on Rate My Beer, I got told that Rate My Beer posted good morning, here we go again, yeah. You see what I put on? So that was something. And Ponderer put, you're bonkers. I'm up as my body clock is messed up and I'm off to the gym. What's your excuse? It's nice of him, isn't it? But yeah, and there's no notification on there, I don't think. Either. Hold on, let's have a check. No. Nothing. Yeah. Yeah, I try Martine from the other one when it lets me, but it's I don't know. It's a little bit harder, isn't it? And you think about it, it's just a matter of this one. It's just trying to do it at once, just to prove a point to them. But you're never going to keep two. That's 8,000 hours. That's a hell of a lot of commitment. I don't think you'd ever do it. It's the big channels do, don't they? Just through videos, and they don't even do lives. But you've got to be huge to do that, and the commitment you've got to have. Yours must be getting nearer now, isn't it? Slowly but surely, getting there. Obviously, you've been putting out more content, and it's going well, isn't it? But the numbers that it's what I find sometimes, like a 15-minute video, and the average thing is 3 minutes, and you're like, bloody hell, what do they do? Beginning, end, and just I don't know. Which makes a mockery out of trying to do a longer video. But no, thank you, Martine. You know that. Yeah, I know. But the only advantage I have is there. Where there's, of course, where there's two of us, there's so much content. It's easier loading up to, and then people don't complain so much. But then the ones like that you don't expect, Martine, like you know that fish and chip review. And that weren't even meant to be. That was a part video, but I just stuck it on this channel, and it got, I can't remember, loads of views, really loads. And then if I go and get some fish and chips and say, right, I'll review this for YouTube, no one will watch it. You just, I don't know. The really oddest things get picked up by them, and that gets much more views than like my last beer review. I don't get how it works, and I think, like you say, a lot of it's changing around with them, which probably don't help, does it, where it's changing? I don't know, Martin. Do you know what? The oddest of things people watch, and the things that you expect them to watch, but they don't. And that just does my bloody head in. Remember, anyone new in, if you don't know Martin, do check out their channel. And there'll be another link on mine, main one tomorrow, because we're on tomorrow, 6 till 9, and myself and Jack. I don't know if anyone else is joining us. Jamie said he might, didn't he? Jamie's been very quiet, hasn't he? Since he's Sunday drinking. I got him on George's stream, didn't I? He didn't expect me there. I saw it, and I was always watching it without the sound. And as soon as I saw Jamie, and I thought, ha. Because George did quite a long one yesterday, didn't he? Because sometimes I'll just have it on, but I can't sit and chat all the time. Because when I start saying hello to everyone, I get totally sidetracked, and it's like, yeah, fish and chips. Yeah, unreal, isn't it? Yeah, I've got some of my breakfast videos. Might put them on the other one. You know, the ones that are on that main big food video. It's just crazy. Yeah, hopefully he does. As I say, he's been quite quiet. I think he's been busy working after his crazy weekend. But he gets on, Martin. He does his job, doesn't he? But he might just appear for a little while, mightn't he? Because I know if he's got an early start, he's not silly. He won't drink too many at night. He has a couple at the most, doesn't he? And then goes off early. Obviously, because his job's his livelihood, isn't it? I don't think we'll see Mr. Supps after he did Sunday night as well, didn't he? But that's fair enough. It was his football team in the final. I get that. And you're not going to, you know, when it's kind of, you're going to do your football team, aren't you, rather than a Wednesday night with us. I get that. It's kind of, yeah, that works. The worst thing is, Martin, we've got a really nice day here today, and then it just goes cold again. It's like 7 and 8 degrees. It's like max temperature, that is, like Wednesday and Thursday. But we can do our stream in here with you anyway, so it's not too bad. But it's like, I just don't get it. I just can't. I don't think the weather can make up its mind of what it wants to do. And I don't know, more than anything, where it's going, isn't it, in life? It's just weird, isn't it? It's like, and it's almost April. So you kind of, then again, as I said earlier on the stream, funny enough, it snowed in April before, isn't it? So there's no kind of, I don't know, there's no thing there, where you think, well, yeah, that's going to be nice and warm now. We need another heat wave. Because you've been warmer than us, haven't you, the last few days? Yeah, no, that's it, Martin. Yeah, I'll do some more walk arounds. I will do some more walk arounds. I say next sunny day. I was going to do all the front Saturday, but it was kind of one of them things Saturday. I've got some shorts still to share from last Saturday with some of the food, I think. Oh no, I did one of them. I can't remember. Yeah, I've got some of the things. But when you're trying to do the rides and run the main video and then trying to do a short, and I just get so confused. Especially after that fair terrorised me. I've still got to do the big fair. That's the little fair here. The one on the pleasure beach on the front is a little fair. The big fair take me a few weeks. And I can't let SJ beat me. So yeah, going to be a little bit difficult, shall we say? And then of course Big Ben's coming back, isn't it? Don't know how I'm going to do that, Martin. That's about so high in the sky. You search Big Ben Skeg Vegas. That's coming back, and I told everyone if it hadn't gone, I was going to do it. Oh, I'm too old for it. Ooh. A little bit worrying, isn't it? You know what I mean? When you think, oh God, I don't want to do that. But no, I'd say I will do some more drive rounds. Obviously, I'll do some more lives from outside once everything's going. Hey, good to see you from Ireland, mate. How are you, Brendan, mate? Hope you're good. That's exactly where Martin is, just above you. Cheers in Ireland too. But yeah, I will do, say, more walkabouts, more walking into town. A lot of it involves how much you can spend idea for a show like. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. There's quite a lot of this. The thing is with Skeg, you do get loads of good deals, don't you? But it was so busy last Saturday. Like the fair where we were weren't so busy, but as soon as you went outside of the fair, fucking hell, it was like shit. It's bad. Not long awake yet. That's fair, mate. Makes sense. And do check out Martin's channel, a fellow countryman there. Food from Afar, the one above and below. But yeah, I didn't sleep good last night. Hence why I came on here, as I say, miles earlier than what I was going to. My original idea was to do 7 till 8, and then I came on, as I say, I think it's about 20 past 5, was it now? 1 hour 33. Must have been about 5:30, Martin. I just thought, sod it, but it was like, Buddy was there, luckily, at that exact time. So he must have got an alert, or he was on YouTube, and I got lucky because I kept thinking, oh, I might be on my own here. This is a risky one. But it's good to do. As I say, I should be on later talking about this article, which is kind of an interesting thing. Just about some different things. I put in the write-up anyway about some of it, about these experts trying all, well, so-called experts trying all the beer, but then some of the things they say I kind of don't agree with, so it'd be good to hear some other thoughts of people. I was trying to collar Simo in Martin, but he said, it'd just be boring, no one cares. And I said, well, loads of people care because the thing that they put in the Times to the actual article has got 400 comments, so people do care and feel quite strongly about some of it. But I think he was on his come down yesterday because it was the day after for him. But he won his thing, so if I was choosing one, I would have chose them. You would have probably chose being Man United. You'd have probably chose the South Londoners, obviously. Yeah, it's just about all these brewed things and everything, and it's just I just thought trying to do, I don't know, like something different where you're chatting about something, so you kind of discussing something to keep people's interest rather than just sat there getting plastered talking about the same things. I just thought it might be interesting to talk about something different and to read these opinions of what these so-called beer experts have said. That, as I say, I totally disagree with, but well, not all of what they said, but some of it. As I say, I was reading through it and I thought, maybe just see what everyone else says about it. Just like trying to do something not different, but slightly different, if you see what I mean. And obviously the state of the UK beer industry, which is quite a, it's quite a big thing for people, and it is a state. It's kind of, it's hard to explain it all, as I say, but I just thought it might be something different. On Tuesday night, sometimes people are bored. We've got no football. Yep. And Skeg, indeed, mate. That's where we live now, up in Skeg. Skeg Vegas, as we call it. But yeah, and it's just kind of, as I say, even for someone not so interested in beer, it's interesting what they kind of say. And then obviously you need a few people in chat. Your chat's the most important thing, otherwise you're reading a load of rubbish to yourself, which isn't good, is it? That's the only problem you've got. If you kind of go on, that way, that's why I'm better. Obviously this will do on the other channel as well, because I don't want to be there on my own talking to myself, looking like a woolly. I swear it's going to get me one day. I panic, Martin. I think one day I'm just going to be there and I'm going to be thinking, help! You know it, don't you? It's like, well, normally I'll think about it. If I think about it, I would log the other one in, innit? But sometimes I'm doing work on my computer and of course you don't think about it. You just start the stream, because it's always good to have it up on the computer. But rather than I logged off my own account, it should be logged off the other one. So at least you'll have one in and then you're not on your own. So it looks better, doesn't it? If someone's looking at it, they think, it's got one in there. One's better than none, isn't it? But yeah, as I say, it was just an article that I signed up to the Times because I couldn't access it. And I was really interested about it. I was quite intrigued reading some of it. And obviously some of their opinions differ from some of mine. And that goes with regards with our next big video, which is with someone else doing a video that's got really popular. Something we was asked to do, and I said, no way. And I'm going to go and do the same thing 2 weeks later. But that's more to prove a point, and for my own judgment, that I think that they're not the same beer. But I don't know. We'll see. It'll be one of them. And I have to pay bloody £6 or something for 4 bloody Madries. I don't even like that bloody drink. But it's not Carling Black Label, and I'm so sure of it. It's unreal. I think Michelle's going to blind test them as well, which makes the video more interesting as well, if we can do that. I would, but knowing me, I'll get it wrong. The last blind test, I got it all wrong. So I don't really want to do another one, because it just do me head in. But I'm sure they're all different. But we'll see, as I say. And hopefully I will get that done today. Yeah, I remember when I was away for the night. Oh yeah, Martine, you know it. It's scary, isn't it? See, I didn't get anything about that. Remember, always just message me. Say, oi, I'm live. I'll jump straight on. So I can still put it on wherever I'm out or something, can it? So it's a good advantage with 2 phones. Even if I was on my own live or something, I could still log to yours because it just come from the other phone. I panic that, Martine. It's all right when like, obviously I've got the advantage on most people there when there's 2 of us, when there's either me and them or me and SJ. When it's me on my own, I think, fucking one day. You just kind of think, how long do you carry it on for? Like, here we go, and I'm just, yep. And I kind of know this, and I don't know. You could sing, you could read to them. Someone always played a live back, because if you notice on your lives, the numbers always go up. Not so much as they used to. They used to go up higher. You know, after he'd finished the live, people would really watch him. But I think most of that was if me and them were stuffed, that she's going to have a go at me. They were more interested in that or certain other things than they were in oneself and one's lives. I kind of get that, how that all works. Which I've learned when you look at the stats on all our lives. Yeah, I didn't stay on very long there. No, I don't blame you. You know the other one, Martine, I always thought, my connection. I'll be back in a minute, and then just don't go back. That's the other thing I've thought, dude. Shit, the phone's going funny. I don't know, it's difficult. When me and George were talking about it, weren't we, the other day, and I said, it just worries you, but I don't know what's happened with his stats. He's still getting a good amount in, really. But obviously, he wants them busy ones. But I think you've got to do like he did them hours and hours and hours. You know? And of course, he's got to keep his memento going. But where it's difficult, where he can't stream from work now, it's much more harder for him, isn't it, to keep them numbers up because, hey, mate, good to see you, Jordan. It's much harder because he hasn't got them days. I think that's just cruel, wasn't it? But, and as I said to everyone, it had a knock-on effect for everyone because George, like me, we're always like, you know, subscribe to each other's channel and pushing each other. I think Jordan's buddies, mate. But yeah, and I say it had a knock-on effect for like ourselves, everyone, innit? Because, you know, obviously when George was busy and we were getting people and we were doing likewise and nightwise and oh dear, Martine. I didn't think that one would last long. Oh dear. Oh dear, mate. There's some messed up things, isn't there? I can't count very well, Jordan, so I don't know how many days until Christmas, but a few hundred, let's just say. Martine, I didn't think it was gonna. I didn't think I'd say it was gonna last. I was like, the fuck was that? I don't know. Some crazy things, isn't it? Not too long till June, mate. Not that long. April, May, June, isn't it? Yeah. Depends what day in June, you see. But no, that was an odd one, Martine, when it was like, oh God, oh dear. Oh God, oh God, oh God. I mean, where's Rusty? What am I doing today? Waiting for a food delivery. And then that's it. Going out, getting some different things, coming back, unboxing some different things and actually taking it easy. Hey, Martine. I think these people are missing George, Martine, didn't you? I will be on some. Well, I'll be on tonight. Oh no, I'm on Martine. No, yeah, no, yeah. You know what I mean, Martine? Oh God, oh dear. And my plug stopped working, as well. My bloody. I don't know why. I really don't know why. It's like proper battered my head. Yeah, I'm definitely on today. What? Why my plug stopped working? I don't know. I can't ask it, mate. It don't talk. It's just. Don't know. I wonder why my phone weren't charging, and the bloody. Because I'd left it all night, and I thought, how odd is that? And of course the phone ain't charged. I thought, oh, not another plug. I don't know how a plug just stops working. It's really bloody odd, isn't it? It's just proper Samsung plug, that is. Just, don't know. Can't win them all, can you? You know it is. Yeah, I know. And that was from Amazon, that was. Bloody meant to be official Samsung. I'm sure it was Amazon. Or was that with one of my phones? I can't remember, Martine. But it just stopped working, just like for no reason. It's not even that old. I can't remember where I've got it from. I was looking on my Amazon history, but I can't find it. I can only find these two other black plugs. And they nearly blew me up. You remember that time, the other one as well, that charging lead? I've had a few of them stop where it's so annoying, isn't it? I'll be back on this afternoon, I would think. Late afternoon, early evening type of thing. And you might meet my main man Rusty if he's not rummed up. I don't know where he is this morning, Martine, isn't he? It's no 7 o'clock, rum o'clock, Martine, 7:15, and he's nowhere to be seen, is he? I mean, what's going on with this guy? I don't think he's been active, has he, anywhere? Yeah, no. Marcus is about, which is good. Rusty, sleepy. Yeah, he's not been active for hours. Yeah, unfortunately, Brendan. Okay, see you soon. I'm going out. Jordan, take care, mate. Good to have you on, and see you again, pal. Yeah, unfortunately, I support I would say the world famous mighty THFC, but then you'd laugh, mate. But there you go. You know what I mean, mate? Oh, Teddy, mate. Used to love Teddy back in the 90s, mate. And then he went to Man U. Broke my heart, that did. I remember singing to him, mate, when I used to go to football. Oh, Teddy, Teddy, you went to Man U and you won fuck all. And then he won the treble the next year. So there you go. That was, but yeah, it was good. And I did cheer Man United in 1999, obviously because of Teddy. It was just, it hurt at first. But then he came back, and we did what he had to do. Yep, he won the treble, that's it, mate. But yeah, that was great player. I tell you what, for someone that weren't the fastest chap in the book, his vision, his awareness, and his reading of the game was, you're talking my language. Hello again, Jordan. Jordan said hi, Martin. He did. He was he was great. It was really good to see. Really good to see him. To see him do that, because only for him, Man United would not won treble. No, I don't think they would, mate. And a lot of people say that, and then some people totally disagree. I know it was an all-round team performance as well, and I get that. But Teddy was like that missing link, and when they signed him, they knew exactly what they were doing, didn't they? They knew that, because you had a player, you had Solskjaer, Cole, I can't remember who else, but you had quite a lineup already. People remember back to 1999, and yeah, no, oh God, but yeah, Giggs, of course. Who can forget old ladies man? Giggs, Lee Sharp as well, wasn't it? And of course Beckham, Keane. Beckham that really should have played for Tottenham, but there you go. Roy Keane was a die-hard Tottenham fan, and still is. Poor Roy Keane. It must pain him supporting us. Then again, he still destroyed us, didn't he? Must have pained him though. But yeah, obviously Beckham grew up right from our club, but Beckham was always supported Man United, although obviously all his family were season ticket holders. You didn't like it, yeah, but as a player, Martin, he was, as a outside of football, he was a complete arse, wasn't he? Yeah, exactly, Martin. I think Jordan's Buddy in disguise, Martin. Trying to do my head in, isn't he? Buddy Biggs has come back as another name. I thought he'd gone to bed. I sent him off to bed, Martin. I said, you go off to bed, buddy. I'll see you. We stream later, mate. He was doing his head in. And of course, because it's this way and not the normal way, he couldn't come on with me, could he? So doing his head in. Thank God, saved my head from getting that. I just said nothing. Yeah. And what is your name? What is my name? My name is... What is my name on here? Skeg Vegas, isn't it? They had a rematch there. Yeah. But as I say, that was... When it... Solskjaer scored and then Sheringham scored the winner, or the other way round, wasn't it? It was something like that, wasn't it? Be 1-2-1, didn't you? When it that you were losing 1-0 for ages and it looked like you were going to lose, and then Solskjaer scored, or Sheringham scored and Solskjaer scored. Oh, I get you, mate. Yeah, I get you. But when Fergie time, you won it in... He's got a thing about Christmas, Martin, hasn't he? Are you okay, Jordan, mate? You taking your pills and so on? You know, you all cool? Relaxed there, mate? I think Jordan's missing Buddy, or Jordan is Buddy. Blimey, 5-0. There was a bit of a different one, mate, wasn't it? Bloody hell. Ooh. What was that? Champions League later on? That's okay, as long as you're okay, we get a bit worried about you. Oh, I'll have to have a look after. I don't remember a 5-0, but I don't mean to say it didn't happen. Oh, dog's active, dog's active. You need a straight jacket. Martine, that's unlike you. Oh dear. Jordan wants to come on our live, Martine, he said. He said he wants you as the host so he can come on and enjoy himself and, you know, and ask all these questions. But yeah, no, I will be on later. I'll do up to 2 hours here, then I better go and get on with stuff here because I haven't done the stuff I was going to do. But I was going to be here at this time anyway, so it don't make too much difference in a way. And that's good. But I say, oh, no way, Pedge. You know him, Marty. Well, we got Jamie to deal with. Jamie's enough for me sometimes. Jamie was on fire Sunday when it was like, oh God, where is he? Oh dear. Dear. Oh, Simon Wilson's video last night, Martine, was absolutely brilliant. Oh, the Legends game. Oh, I get it, Jack. Thank you for making me aware of that. Now I know what you mean, mate. Brendan, the Legends game. Okay. So they played exactly the same teams again years later. I never even knew that. Well, I probably did, but I forgot. I'm being a Spurs fan. And Man United's not that important to me, but yeah, no, Simon Wilson done his video and he was on this train and this bloke blew him a kiss goodbye and he went, oh my God, he even blew me a kiss. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, it's funny though. Really funny. Yep, Jordan, take care, mate. Till the next time. Yeah, I've got to go myself soon. Not sort these dogs out, but I've got some other things to do. You know, Martin. Oh dear. Oh dear, but no, I get what you mean, Jack. I wasn't aware of that anyway, but I remember that game, as I say, and I had to cheer United because Brendan, good to have you on, mate. Till the next time, you know it makes sense. Yeah, I had to cheer United that night. It just felt right, especially when they were 1-0 down. Oh, scrambled eggs and toast. Sounds good, mate. Sounds good. My type of thing, mate. My type of thing. But I have to put Marmite in the scrambled eggs because I'm a bit weird. Hey, Snaggle. Good morning, mate. What am I doing this weekend, Jordan? Talking to Martine. Food from afar. You see? But yeah, take care, Brendan, mate. Good to have you on, mate. Can't believe I've done bloody nearly 2 hours. It's like, fucking hell. Most people go to bed, you see, when it's normal people, isn't it? And then there's me that kind of had a bit of a struggle last night with the old sleep, which wasn't good. And Jordan asked, what you doing, Martin? I think he's missing you. I am indeed in Skegness for all my sins and everything. I've been here since October. Yeah, Skeg's all right. Skeg's good. Martin, Jack, yeah. I was waiting for Rusty Snaggle, but for his rum o'clock. I couldn't quite do his 3 o'clock. Oh, blimey, it done the reconnecting. What the bloody hell, I'm right next to the internet. I'm not kissing anyone. No, same here. You know it, Jack. It wasn't our greatest one in the book, was it? But me and Jack, what time were we talking this morning, Jack? I think it was 4 o'clock, wasn't it? I saw your light on because I try not to message. How you get girls? They don't like me, Jordan, girls. They hate me, mate. Especially my wife. Yeah, it was about 4 o'clock, wasn't it? That's the first one. Martin's had enough. I've been waiting for this one. There's a fellow on YouTube called Kung Po Kev who's by you in the Golden Anchor Holiday Park. Oh yeah, I'll have to check him out. Does YouTube videos. I don't know with the Golden Anchor Holiday Park, but there's loads of them around here. Remember, I've only just moved up here, mate, so I know a lot of the main ones, but there's bloody loads of them here, isn't there? Martin letting Jordan cool down a bit. Jordan's been a fucking head doing he, Martin? Bloody hell. Yeah, I thought I'd come on here earlier, Jack, when I said to you I was going to come on, but if you think 1 hour 55, yeah, I didn't come on till 5:30. Yeah, Skeg's all right, mate. I know there's a lot of people say bad things, but we chose to live here, you know. We didn't have to live here. We just kind of chose to do it. We were originally going to move over the other side, like Lytham St Anne's and Fleetwood. Martin, I didn't think he'd last that long. I don't know. Maybe he's got issues. I don't know. Maybe he's just. I don't know. I try not to be bad because you don't know what's going on with some people, as I said before. And then there was nothing too bad, was there? You know, apart from kissing a dog. Just like, okay, you know, it happens, doesn't it? But yeah, as I say, but I'll try that one tonight, Martin, and we'll see how it goes, isn't it? It kind of might be a waste of time, but I'll be here anyway, so it don't make no bloody odds. And what's that dog making funny noises? Oh God, yeah, there was a massive spider earlier. Fuck, it shit the life out of me. And you know he's there somewhere, because where else can he go? Yeah, he's just on cool down, and he ran right across. So he could have stepped over my toes or anything, because I ain't even got shoes on here, you know. He could have stepped over. Martin, your friend's here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh no, mate. What's that song? By the Pet Shop Boys. What have I done? What have I done? Oh my God. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But yeah, no Rusty this morning, everyone. I reckon he got too pickled on the old rum yesterday. Hopefully he's ready for tonight, which is at what time did I set this one for tonight? Hold on. That's providing I've done everything here. Yeah, I put it right up. So yeah, I've got it set for 6:50. So yeah, I just comment on your fair video. The whole point of those rides is to scare you. Nah, nothing scared me, Snuggle. I was just playing up for the camera. I wasn't really scared. I could have done it again and again. I offered to go back and do it again when they kept saying I was scared. Thank fuck they didn't take me up on it, eh? Oh, it was, yeah, when I think back to that first ride, it never got no worse than that. But then there was occasions, the big wheel, the roller coaster and the chairlift, when I was like, I didn't want to drop the camera more than anything. But I prefer the Caterpillar. That Caterpillar was nice. Nice and cool. Nice and chilled. Yeah, and for my hat as well. That hat was expensive, that one. I could have took a perfect draft one and it wouldn't have mattered that much. But oh, I was... Snuggle, I'm too old for it, mate. Jordan, good to have you on me, old mate. You be good, mate. You take care. Yeah, I was. Take care, Jordan, mate. Till the next time, mate. But yeah, it was that first one. I can't remember the bloody name of it. Snuggle, but fucking hell. Everyone says it's bad. It's like, you think, it can't be that bad. Oh, it's just... Oh, I remember how much I drank on the Friday night. This is what people forget. Remember how late I was on the Friday night, and that first ride I actually done at 11 o'clock. Yeah, that's it. Freak out, because I kept thinking of freak out. That was it. Freak out. Oh fucking hell, that was fucking horrible. I could think, I was thinking, why do I get drunk last night? Why do I do these stupid things in my life? Why do I make so many poor decisions, was what I actually thought. It was all Special M's fault. I'm telling you. Oh, it was horrible. I don't want to think about it. It gives me the shakes. And there's 3 rides at the other one that's worse than the rides there. Yeah, it was, Martin, you're right. Snugger's right. I've got motion sickness and no walters. Oh, see, I like the walter. That was all right, you see. Hey, Andy, good morning, mate. See, mate, hardcore, 2 hours in. What can I say, Andy? I know I'm stupid. I couldn't sleep. And me and Jack, as I say, we're chatting on Facebook Messenger at 4:30, and I had this set for 7 anyway. And I said, "Oh fuck it, I'm just going to go on there." It was just a little bit. Jordan, mate, see you soon, pal. But I just got panicking, Andy, in case I was here on my own and thinking, "Oh, how long do I do this for?" But luckily, Buddy was there, so I went on my own. I was chatting to Buddy, and then with a few people, not very busy, but been okay for this one, isn't it? Live in the middle of the night, yep. Live at, I think, 5. Oh, Adam, what's all that about, mate? You're trying to get a man when he's down. You know, your season's not too clever. Well, it's a lot better than ours. Especially when we all thought you were going to win the title again. But yeah, live in the middle of the night, mate, it was risky, wasn't it? I know it's risky, and I kind of know that. It's like, but I don't know, that's part of the buzz of it, isn't it? Because you kind of think, you go on there because it's that risk that you just be on your own. I'll just sing Angels, mate. I don't know, I'll log my other account in and talk to myself. Well, I do that a lot here anyway. Be amazing, mate, if you do jam the Champions League, wouldn't it? After that, could be, mate, could be. Yep, you know it, Snaggle. Angels, you know Angels. I sang Angels in that ride, mate, just in case it all ended there. The last song I sang would have been Angels. Oh, fucking hell, that was... always in my time of need, I sing Angels. Yep. Always good to see Adam. Apart from the fact he's a Liverpool fan. You know, it's not his fault. We all have our issues, don't we? But yeah, no, as I say, I came on, I was talking to Jack. And Jack's been in and out all the time with us here. And I say neither of us slept too well. And I normally see I can fall asleep in the daytime, but I've got too much to do today, so it's kind of put up and shut up today and get used to your decisions of getting up when I probably shouldn't. Well, I didn't want to bother Special M all night, so I stayed here watching about the fucking Luftwaffe. I can't remember what time it was. Then Bandit came up and laid right next to me, switched the telly off, and I thought, oh, that's a blessing in disguise. Maybe that's what I meant to do. Because he sat on the controller, and then I just laid there thinking, oh, God, and then I couldn't sleep, and I turned that way, that way, that way, that way. And I thought, well, I can't go upstairs now anyway, because she'll be asleep. So that wouldn't be my best decision, should we say. So, yeah, you live with your decisions, don't you? And your choices, and then I was well up. Yeah, I have lots of issues with sleep. Fucking hell, mate. Everyone blames the beer, and yet everyone blames the beer, and yet when I have 30 odd days off in January, I still have issues sleeping. So it can't all be the beer, will it? Because the beer would have well been out of my system. I mean, I know the beer don't help sometimes, but not last night, the night before, the night off after Saturday, I slept all right then. But I had this feeling last night, and I can remember brushing my teeth and thinking, I don't really want to go to bed. This is not a good idea, because I do her head in and she threatens to throw me out of the bedroom and everything. So it's probably easier that I don't go in the bedroom. How late do you drink till? But do you know what, Adam? Funny enough, a lot of people say that. I can literally, no word of a lie, mate, I can drink a cup of coffee or drink even an energy drink and just go straight to sleep afterwards. Caffeine, I've drank so much of it, it don't seem to have an effect on me. I do find it easier sleeping sometimes after a few beers, I must admit. But that don't always work, because if I'm not half drunk, then I want to pee in the middle of the night and I wake up to go to the toilet and I don't go back to sleep. So that kind of doesn't always work, does it? I don't know. Dogs are starting to get hungry. But yeah, it kind of, it can work, if you see what I mean. you look at that situation and you think, yeah, I shouldn't drink caffeine after. And Michelle won't touch it, but and so I can literally drink a blood. Yeah, that's what I didn't order, was energy drinks. I used to be like that, now I have to stop at lunchtime. Yeah, so I drank on here two lattes and a cappuccino on the stream, and I think. Yeah, two lattes, one cappuccino. But yeah, I just kind of you have to have something in life, Snaggle, don't you? I used to drink a lot of Coke Zero, but it's more I'm more to the coffee now, isn't it? And hello, mate. But yeah, it's just difficult, isn't it? But yeah, I know what people say with caffeine, but caffeine don't do it for me. I think I'm so used to it. I drank so bloody much. I have to be careful. I shouldn't really do it at night, but as I say, sometimes I just fancy an energy drink. And Michelle used to say, "What are you doing?" I want to see if you can cut off the caffeine earlier. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? And Snuggles saying, "Good morning." I know what you're saying, mate. I'll have to try. Breakfast over, never drank coffee, but now it cleans the liver. Yeah, I need that sometimes, mate. My poor liver, mate. But then last time I was examined in hospital, they said your liver's fine. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. But then remember, apart from eating rum rusty, I don't drink spirits or anything. It's only mainly beer, which isn't so bad as long as I keep off things like cider. And I won't buy any more rums for a little while anyway. There's still some of it out there. I haven't drank all of it. The specials drank loads as well. I never smoke. You see, I gave up the old. I only have this like you can literally see how weak this is by looking at it. This is literally like 003. So that's not too bad. I'm saying cut it out completely, just stop drinking. Yeah, I've even tried caffeine-free coffee, but it's like having an alcohol-free lager. You know there's something missing, and you can just think that there's obviously not that caffeine in it to give you the buzz. And what would you drink a coffee for without caffeine? Because you need caffeine to give you the buzz, don't you? Well, I think so anyway. That's my philosophy of life. And thank you, 16 likes. That's good for this channel. I'm trying to get this channel up there, but that's hard. But it's kind of a challenge, so it keeps me intrigued because fizzy drinks are bad for your kidneys. Yeah, I used to drink so much Coke Zero, but I don't really now. I drink a lot of water, like apple and raspberry flavoured, still flavoured spring water, which isn't too bad. But yeah, you can't knock that, Snuggle. That's good on this one. More than the other one gets half the time, isn't it? The other one tends to get loads of dislikes. I don't know if I've upset on there. But yeah, that's not too bad for you. I don't mind, you know. Even if it's not really cold, I don't mind that. I drink loads of that, especially when I'm not drinking, because when I've come off the beer, I tend to eat a lot, so I don't get hungover. Yeah, no, Andy. But a doctor, mate, trying to get in the doctor's ear. I haven't been to doctors once, mate. Where's Michelle? No, I'll use that. I haven't been to doctors once since we lived here, which is good. I am registered, but I haven't been once. So sometimes I have decaf at night. Don't want a hot drink. Yeah, Jack's had problem with his vitamins and everything, hasn't he? Yep, you know it, mate. Like Berker with cheap. Yeah, no, I might have to try and do some watch my levels of all that. Because sometimes, see, I'll be lively now, mate, and when it comes to the afternoon, I'm absolutely shattered. And if I sit down on the settee, try and watch something on the telly, boom, I'm gone. And it's like, it's just, and I haven't got the time today because I've got to go out and do this and do that. Do some images as well, which is quite important. I know one thing, I'm never drinking Stella again. I had such a bad headache in the morning from it. Fuckers Martine, isn't it? It's all them chemicals, isn't it? They killed that, you know. Awful, really, because it was such a good drink. You know, back in the day when it was 5-2, I know that it was called wife beater and that. You know, I didn't. It's just one of them things, isn't it? But I've got the 5-2, a keg of it. I'm going to load up at some point. But I better hope Special M don't bash me. Might be husband beater. But no, but they just killed it, and it's just cruel what they've done to that, you know. And it's gone down and down, and it's 4-6 now. And in the bottle, and the cans, if you think the bottle was bad, the can's even worse, Martine. And here's a generation thing. Do you know what, Brendan, mate? You're right. I mean, it's really difficult because I'm supposed to go to that snooker club, as I was talking about the other night, and do a video for matey. And when he said, "Oh, don't worry, I've got Cruz Campo in for you," and I thought, fucking hell, I hate Cruz Campo. That's one of my worst. That sweet crap in the draft here, nothing like the real stuff that you get in Spain. That's very difficult because I don't know what to say to him. And he was really nice to me and everything. And Sean, and he's going to lend me snooker cue. I'm going to do some snooker. And I'm thinking, but I don't like Cruz Campo. And I don't know what else is in there. I'll try to read up what else is in there. But I can't find out what else is in there. And it's like, oh, God. But yeah, you go, Martine. I've got some Gamble beers coming today, which a couple of iffy ones for me. Oh, I've tried them, mate. Oh, mate, some of them are just non-alcoholic ciders sometimes, all right. But the worst thing is, you might as well have a Bud Light because there's less calories in the Bud Light, and at least you're getting a bit of an alcohol buzz. Some of them, though, I don't know what they put in it. It's like, Drive, yeah, and say you don't drink and drive? No, definitely, mate. It needs to be cold, yeah. But the trouble is with coldness, and that goes back to this one with Carling Black Label and Madry and Carling, them being the same beer crap, which they're not, right? Maybe they will serve too cold because you can kill some of the flavours if you have something too cold. Martine, is special brew ever cooked? Oh, get out of it. Get Martine on the old special brew. No, Snuggle. No, Martin would love it. But it's only 7.5% now. It used to be 9%. Another one that they've dropped down, like Diamond White. Oh, Snuggle, what's wrong with a special brew? It is special. That's why it's special brew. It's telling you in the name. It's a special drink. Nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's not that bad now. Didn't we review that once? Yeah, charge a beer. It used to be back in the 80s, that was 9%. Okay, go and looking for that next time. It's quite hard to find now. You don't get it here half the time now. You used to. But they don't listen to him, Martine. It's vile. Martine, Jordan's back. Martine's missed you, Jordan. She said, what a nice lad Jordan is. After you'd gone, wasn't it? But yeah, it is about in the shops, but it's just but it's not as bad, Snuggle, as what it was back in the day when it was 9%. Used to have that and Tenant Super, and they were just they're proper killers. Oh, exactly. You have to try them all. Yeah, you have to try them. What's the drink with a glass bottle and cork? Jordan's always behaved, Snuggle. He is a pillar of the community, a pillar of this channel. And it is 7:44 a.m. So there you go. Blimey, yeah, so they'd be going 2 hours. Yep, for the UK. Didn't Skull? Yeah, Skull. I think Skull Super Strength's still about somewhere, Andy. That's another one to look for, Martine. Recommended by Andy, and Andy knows his stuff. God, that was another killer, Andy, wasn't it? Yeah, Skull. It was called Skull Super Strength or something. They're quite hard to get sometimes now for some reason. I don't know why, for whatever reason. Skull Super. Oh my God, we are scraping the bottom of the barrel. Put it on a list. So you need Tenant Super, Special Brew, and Skull Super Strength. They're definitely around, but trying to find them is, as I say, they're not ever so popular now. Diamond White's a cider, but that's gone down and down and down from 8.4 to something to about 6.8 now, which it's still got that boozy taste to it, but it ain't quite what it was, if that makes sense. It's kind of... Martine's got to try all of them, Snaggle. She trusts me. I've known Martine a long time. She knows I wouldn't stitch her up. I'm not that brave. Yeah, that's it, Jordan. That's it, mate. But she needs to try all of them and, you know, to expand her palate. And God knows what she's going to think of them. Yep, you see, she's got to try them. Might put her off for life, but... That's stellar though, Martin. I did feel for you. But at least you got that Erdinger's alright, you know. That's quite a hard one to get. Which is quite good. You should try and do a short review of it first. Or take a bit out of the live of you actually reviewing it. Because it's a good video to share, because you can't get it a lot of the times. And it's Erdinger, whether people like it or not, it's still a big brand. I'm not that keen, especially on the West beer, obviously. But you're a braver woman than me. Hey, wait till her gin turns up. Fucking hell, Martine's on the gin, everyone. What the bloody hell are we going to do? Oh my God. That will be fun, Martine, though. I'm telling you. Just chug it. Get the bottle, mate. Whack it down and say, this is Martine showing you how the gin's done. Ah. But I don't know what's going to be like. I haven't tried that one. I can't say... I'm a beer reviewer if I don't try. Exactly, Martin. I agree. Oh, Jordan's gone. Snuggle. We've had him for over an hour, driving me insane. Hey, Reese, mate. Kissed me and everything, didn't he, Martin? Like, oh dear. I don't know. But good to see you, Reese. Good morning, mate. I came on here at God knows when this morning at stupid o'clock, so I couldn't sleep properly. I will be on again later. I think it's dual set actually. So, but I've got some interesting things, especially for people interested in beer. But I don't know. Free pizza for all. Yep, you know it, mate. Stuck while I was having fun with Jordan. He's a bit much. He's Martine's friend. I couldn't believe Martine only gave him 60 seconds. I thought, you're going to be a goner. You're going to be a goner. And Martine chose to leave him. And I'm quite amazed. I'm impressed, Martine. You've been lenient. I don't know what's wrong with you. Right, got to go and get Harry ready for school. Andy, I'm on later if you're about, mate. If you want to come on, you know you're more than welcome. Good to see you, pal. What time was you up this morning? I was talking to Jack, as he'll verify, at 4 a.m. on Facebook Messenger, where we were both having sleeping issues, shall we say. But yeah, I've got one set tonight for about, I'll have to go soon myself. I was going by, well, actually, I was only doing 1 hour, then I was doing 2 hours, and now I'm still doing. Sometimes I like playing cat and mouse. I know, I was amazed, Martine. I can't believe he survived. I don't know, it was just different. And what was my thing back then? I wasn't into all that. I was kind of more into normal things like George Michael, you see. But if it came to them, it'd have to be Scar because of Madness. I absolutely love Madness. Some of the first records I brought was obviously Madness. Suggs was absolutely brilliant. Suggs and Sean were born in the same hospital on the same day. Our youngest child, believe it or not. And obviously we were lucky enough to see Madness live a few times, and they were good. Oh, the Beatles, yeah, of course, back in the day. That's the day before I was gracing the world with my stuff. Sorry, Martine, his comment wasn't right. Oh, there's a few, don't worry, Snaggle, there's a few things he said that weren't right. Martine put up with him. He didn't get Martine. I kept saying to Martine, it's your friend, but he just kept getting me. I tell you, I reckon it's Buddy in disguise, Snuggle. Buddy couldn't sleep, so he thinks, now I'm going to be Jordan and I'm going to get him. The Jam, yeah, going underground. But yeah, the Beatles obviously were the ones, weren't they? Especially back in them days, isn't it? And they were, you know, they were very special. Well, still are now, aren't they? Still very popular now. The trouble is now, so many people are going back to the old music because the new music's so crap, isn't it? And I get that. It's like, you listen to the charts now, thank God we got Robbie Williams, you know. Otherwise, we'd be doomed, wouldn't we? And I don't like Oasis before anyone goes on about it. He's a bloody idiot. It's just, I don't know. There's something wrong, Brendan, now. But then again, you've got AI now. You or me could make a song, just program something into AI and say, give me a song, and it'll give it. If it's catchy, you're laughing, aren't you? You know, it's punk rock, yeah, I get it. New music feels soulless. Yeah, exactly where most of it is now, isn't it? It's, you know, you don't have to do anything. Now it's, and that's one of the bad things of AI, you know, when you think back to Lennon and McCartney when they used to compose a song and sit there, you know, there's a picture just released, isn't there? I think from Paul's brother or something, of them two when they were like really young, writing I Saw Her Standing There. It's brilliant, you know. No, I don't think it was him. I don't really, but you never know with him. He was on fire earlier. I was like, oh, it's too early for him. I'm like, buddy, just go to bed. You got to be calm. Yep, I used to up until I had a fire in my old house and all my picture discs, apart from a couple burnt, and it was absolutely gutted, mate. My records from the 80s and everything, but there you go. But no, I can't blame Buddy for everything, can I? That's cruel, isn't it? Poor Buddy. But he was very lively. I even got a voice message. Yeah, so have I. I didn't play it. Funny enough, Jack. I saw it. Just as I was, what was that? Just as I was going on the stream. Oh, don't, Jack, don't. It's worrying, isn't it? You never know what he's saying. Super. It's a cat. See cats. See cats. Oh, yours was rather nice. Ah. That was the nice Buddy then. Is he coming back to... He keeps threatening, doesn't he? I don't know. I think he should. He seems to want to, but then he doesn't want to, if that makes sense. I think he should. It was quite funny, some of his life, because there was something different. Yep, Brendan, good to have you on, me old mate. Until the next time, yep, I've got to definitely go within 7 minutes myself, mate. 19 likes, thank you, everyone. You know it all counts. I think he should, yep. Just asking how I was. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you could give it a Buddy there. That's fair enough, mate. See, he has got heart. He just don't like to show it too often. But no, Buddy's a good lad. We've known him ages now, haven't we? I always blame Simo for Buddy. I don't know where he came from, but I just decided he came through Simo, so it's Simo's fault. He claims not, you know it, Snuggle. But yeah. He's a heart of gold, really. Exactly, Martine. But I think it was 2:45 in the morning. There's my Trembling Jack confirmation. God blimey, my Trembling Madness orders coming today between 7:40 and 1:40. Bloody hell. Trying to get me drunk early. Whew. And I've got APC for the other one. But at least I've got a rough time, and I know mate from Parcel Force, which is really nice. Because if I'm not here and Special M's here, he'll bring the package in, which is really good. And just put it by the front door, because obviously it's 20 odd bottles, quite heavy. Yep. Brendan, till the next time, mate. Yeah, I know, you've got to watch him. You never know who he likes, do you? He don't like me, I'm quite safe from him. I'm the devil to him. He gets Special M, but not me, luckily. I get enough male attention, Snaggle. Jordan earlier, Martin, when I'm kissing, she's like, no, mate, not me. I copped it for me earrings earlier as well, from someone else. God, Jesus. You don't need it, do you? But no, you know, it goes with the territory, doesn't it? I kind of get that. You okay, mate? He's leaving me a funny look. Dog's very odd. isn't it? But no, I say I will be on 6:45 tonight. Hopefully some of you will join us. It won't interest everyone, but we can always, if no one's interested in that, can always steer away from that part of the chat anyway. But it's just something. Do you know what, Jack? It still hasn't here, mate. It's still overcast, but it is meant to come out later. Yeah, these are quite lively. He's kind of, look, he's there and he's having a rest again. As you can see, all three of them there. He's been running around, probably out where I said cats, as I was saying. I think like a pigeon at the window or something. Yep, Jack, fair play, mate. I get that. Yeah, I won't be having too many tonight, Jack, but I've got to do a review. But don't blame me, mate. I get that. I fully understand that, mate. It's peeing down here in West Yorkshire. Oh, we ain't got the rain, but it's still overcast. I was hoping the sun would come out today, but I think it's supposed to be sunny today. I'm sure it is. It's weather. No, it's not. Just cloudy. But it's 14 degrees, so I can kind of live with that, if that makes sense. Because then it drops down, doesn't it? I don't know what everyone else has got where they are, but after today, yeah, 15 degrees today. I'll take that. But then it drops down to 9 and 9. And it actually goes down as low as 0 here tomorrow night. Oh, you've got the overcast as well. It was pissing down here for the night. We never had no rain. Not yet. But we shouldn't have today. But we ain't got no sun. We've got the rain tomorrow. It's just crazy. And then it's like literally another week till the Monday until the temperatures get to 15 degrees again. So after today, you've got 9, 9, 13's all right, Friday, then 10, 12, back up to 15 the next Monday. So, I don't know, it's a funny old month, March, isn't it, for weather? Hasn't been that bad. Yeah, daily high. Oh. You've still got 50% chance of light rain at 6 o'clock tonight, so. And the visibility in Skeg Vegas today is very good. I can't wait for the summer, mate, you know it. Because there's so much I want to do, and then I'll do much walking into town and so on and so forth. It was, will be brilliant. Yeah, hopefully, Reese, hopefully. Mine's still in the UK. Bloody hell. That's taking a pee, isn't they? Bloody hell. I could have by the time they get it there, Martin, I could have got on a ferry myself. Bloody ridiculous, isn't it? But yeah, obviously, the sun was out on Saturday in Skeg, and when we were walking around the town, you could tell that it's going to be a busy one. I get that. That kind of works. That's hopeless, though, isn't it, Martin? It really don't take that long, but then again, I suppose it is falling within the dates that they said. So it's just, don't think they're the best ones to use again, are they? Not really very professional, if you ask me, but never mind. It's en route, which is something, but I just don't see how it would take that long. But I know it's got to clear customs that end and that end, isn't it? But then we've done everything right, so never mind. Give it till summer, Martin. You might have it, innit? Be a good summer's run, a good summer's drink. Kind of makes sense. Yeah, no, I know that. I did read all the stuff on it. I suppose our customs, obviously exporting, is really slow and everything, which I kind of get as well. I get how that works. But yeah, you don't bloody need it, do you? You just kind of you send something, you want it to be there. And it was so confusing to do some of the quicker ones. That was the one where they done most things for you. Then you said it was confusing, shall we say, but it wasn't too bad. But I suppose if it takes time, you have to live with it. Right, yeah, talking of time, I better say bonjour because I will be here all after day and start sorting things out here. I've got to put some shoes on in case that spider reappears and tries to do me in. Thank you, everyone. It's been good. And I weren't on my own, which I was a bit worried about when I first came on. So I'll get braver now. Now I've got away with this one, I'll do another one. But yeah, obviously I'm back on tonight and back on with Martine tomorrow night and probably on Thursday night. Who knows, isn't it? But yeah, I will see you on the next one. Good to see you, Dave. I have to say bonjour, mate. I can talk to you on Messenger. I've got to watch this spider as well, Dave. And they got done in today. But good to see you, Dave. You know, it makes sense. But yeah, as I say, from myself is bonjour, and I am on at 6:45 this evening. That is it. Here we are. Thank you, Snaggle. You know it makes sense, mate. Here's the one.